What up? What up? What is up, people? It's Tuesday night. You know what time it is. It is the time to get busy. It's your boy, the Mr. What up, man? What up, people? Yeah, we're getting ready for tonight. Tonight's going to be a good one tonight. We got in the building 2 weeks in a row. Let's give it up. Raven. What's up, Sports Desk, Raven, man?
What's going on?
Yo, what up, bro? In the building.
How we doing?
We got to coin that Raven Center, yo.
Oh, the Raven Center. Oh, no, we got, maybe come up with something like, the Raven Nest. The Raven's Nest.
Raven.
Oh.
Spicy.
And if you haven't checked him out, look, he got the barbershop chair behind him and he got the do-rag on. So the waves are tight, people. Don't be fucking with his waves. That's my man, that guy, Drew. What up, Drew?
What's good, my peoples? Back in the building, full effect.
We always killing it. And there he is, the Martin Scorsese. You see his face, ladies. Look at him. He's still the reigning champion. The ladies still love him. Jay Curbs in the building. What up, Jay Curbs?
Hey, what's up, guys? And you said he's in the chat. Hey, shout out you, bro. You got a whole sound on TikTok. Just you.
Yo, shout out to my boy Alone. We got a little special thing I got to talk to the boys about tonight. I got a little idea. So just do me a favor. Make next Tuesday night available if you don't mind. But shout out to my man Alone in the building. My man Bro in the building. The truth is in the building. And of course, the queen of the chatter herself. She got a big red heart. But she's telling you to hit that purple heart. That's my girl Kelly. What's up, Kelly? Man, we got a great show. We're live on Twitch and YouTube as we speak. Listen, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m., this is where you need to be. No matter what it is, no matter what be going on, your boys are going to show up. And if you're not busy on Saturday night, make yourself available. Because right now, the hottest podcast of the weekend, this man is number one everywhere, like we are. Because, we do this together. My man, 1v1, bro, the World vs. Bro on the B-Box Radio from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday night on Twitch, on TikTok, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. He's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere. That's my guy. Shout out to my man, Brobo in the building, as always. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a little bit of an agenda, as they say in the business, an agenda. And so we're gonna, obviously we're gonna try to do our thing. Ravens, I'm gonna kick it to you. We got some huge news first, so I really want you to break it out right now.
We got. I got about.
Shout out to the Ravens Nest. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to.
I got about 7 or 8 topics. We're gonna kick it off with a banger. Man, the MLB is adding the Negro history records to the collection. 3,400 players that will be inducted into the historic records, meaning the statistics, home runs, RBIs, bases stolen, out, strikeouts, stuff like that.
Nice.
And I think
that is huge. If you don't realize how huge that is, man, like
how long it's been waiting, how long,
I mean, exactly.
Does I think that now? Will that include the Hall of Fame?
It better.
It hasn't been decided
because then that'll change history within itself. Because then Jackie Robinson will not be the first African American baseball Hall of Famer.
No,
it will be with Satchel Paige, maybe.
Satchel Paige.
So, do you think it's gonna alternate where they're gonna put somebody like they're gonna rank him above Jackie Robinson? Not meaning like talent-wise, but I'm saying like
it's more of a trivia. It's more of a trivia thing because people ask you. I know we've done it on the TikTok. There's a trivia where the question was made. Who was the first African American inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame? And me myself, I said, okay, well, Jackie Robinson, and I thought I was right, and I was wrong. So
Well, I hope that when they decide who they're gonna, because if Hall of Fame needs to happen, if you're gonna put in the records, some of those records were like the Brooklyn. What was it? The Brooklyn Knights, I think they were.
Go ahead.
They were dope. Like there was guys on that team. We're talking home runs with like everything. If you're gonna include the records, include it in the Hall of Fame, and because there is a wing in the Hall of Fame.
See, that's what I was gonna think about, because if we're being correct, one of them players actually had the most home runs, and they actually have the record for it.
Okay.
I know it was just broken, but if they enter the stats, he should be the one that's on that claims that.
I believe strikeouts might be a stat that changes as well.
That could be as well.
Yeah. Well, it was such an important. It's such an important part of the history of baseball. It's just I don't care what anybody says. If you're a baseball historian, you know what's up. So shout out to the Major League Baseball for making that decision. Hey, maybe next time we get Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Who knows?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm an advocate for that. I'm an advocate.
So am I.
He
Put him in the hall.
We could spend hours talking about that, which we will eventually, potentially. Ravens
bring back steroids, make baseball great again.
I mean, hey, it does make you strong. It doesn't make you quicker. Like as far as hand-eye coordination, so
juice up pitchers and hitters alike, bro. Let them rock out.
Get Jose Canseco as a coach. Be like, I got you guys. I got you. I got you.
They should have
no. What you need
just for that.
You need Mark McGuire and Roger Clemens as your strength and conditioning coaches.
Wow. Right. But your PR guy has to be, was it Rafael Palmeiro? I did not do steroids.
And then
one time. Okay, there was this one
A-Rod is your chairman.
A-Rod owns every team.
No.
A-Rod owns every team.
A-Rod is the chairman.
That's
the reason why.
He's the commissioner, bro.
That's the reason why.
But we got a lot to talk about tonight. You guys are fucking crazy. As you know, people will be joining in as we go, because that's what families do. Some people are late to the cookout, but they bring a lot to the table, so it doesn't matter. But got to talk about these NBA. Got to talk about the WNBA. Got to talk about how I got my ass kicked in WNBA. Shout out to my man Alone, who whooped my ass in the WNBA fantasy league that we got going down. And look, people, I'll give you guys a little history lesson. You guys as well, because you guys weren't around for this. But it's going to lead up to something that we did 2 nights ago, I guess it was. Or it wasn't. No, it wasn't last night, right? 2 nights ago.
What?
The Dynasty.
We did that last night.
Was it last night? Last night. All right, so check this out. So this show was built. The show was built on fantasy football. Even in the off season, we talk fantasy football. Some we did our 50 MCs, and we've been doing this shit for years, right? I was honestly thrown off a little bit yesterday. Here we are, May 27th. Nowhere near the start of the season. Spring training.
OTAs.
And not we just started OTAs.
No, your team just started OTAs.
Teams have just started OTAs.
And speaking of that, T. Higgins, Chase,
and your friend and my stuff. No, I didn't ask you to say who showed up or not. See, this is why you get canceled so quick. But my friend down there, Mr. Raven's Nest, decided it was a good idea to have a dynasty draft yesterday. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fantasy football. I yearn for it. I love it. It's fun. But what the fuck were we thinking doing a draft? And as much fun, 22 rounds, loved it. Then we did it. If you've never done a dynasty, I had never done I think I've done it once before. It was a while ago. Wasn't the biggest fan. Had a lot of fun yesterday. Shout out to my boy Jay Curbs. We pulled off a blockbuster trade before the draft started.
Coercion.
It's not collusion.
Not only that, but that was actually a quick draft. If I'm being honest.
Well, someone who
Draft.
set the rookie draft for 10 minutes around.
Well, I just didn't know if
Around,
anybody.
bro.
What were
I
you
didn't
trying
know
to
if
do? Make
anybody
some
was gonna-
sofrito before in
If
between the
anybody
rounds
was
and
going
stuff?
to do trades or not, because like how y'all did that blockbuster trades at the 1st and the 10th. I know
Okay.
somebody's going to send us.
Let's okay. Let's stop talking about blockbuster trade because there was
I
like
was going to say, Ravens, you're in my trade.
Jared Curry made 1,737 trades during the first 6 rounds of the trade.
Oh, he
I
offered
only
me a
made
second,
three.
third.
Every
fourth,
time
fifth.
I turn around, Jared Kirby's picking. I'm like, how is this even possible? Like that, like and shout out to Ryan for giving him the farm. Shout out to who else did you trade with?
I only traded with Ravens.
With you down there.
The 3 of y'all had trades
Yeah.
together.
But see, mine was legitimate. It was before he's making trades. What'd you say? I'm Howie Rosen in this bitch.
I was channeling my inner Howie Roseman.
Does the
His
NFL
inner
not
Howie
make
Roseman.
trades when they're pick us up?
But anyway, shout out to Ravens for their y'all make fun of me with the early bird special because of my age. This may be the earliest recorded dynasty draft in the history of drafts. I'm just saying.
I had a great time. I
I had
it was
a
awesome.
phenomenal time. I had a good draft too. I'm excited. Stino's going to put together an IDP draft, which, when Wes hears that, he's going to lose his mind because that's Wes's gig. But yeah, there's a lot more fantasy.
I think we got 5. I think we got 5 or 6 people in it already.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's
I don't think I've
filled
joined yet, but I'll get it out there. Shout out to the YouTube page. We got a few people watching right now. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Chandler, Mr. William Ed Chandler. Checking us out.
We got YouTube viewers right now.
We got YouTube viewers right now.
Shout out to the
Hey, shout out you guys.
Hey, okay, so I'm not going to put the poll up there, but if you believe Ryan is not wearing a shirt right now in the chat, please raise your hand.
That's a fact.
Right here.
And if you're in the chat, you can do the raise your hand emoji. Ryan is not wearing a shirt. We're just going to keep tabs on this, man. Look, Kelly raised her hand. She knows Ryan ain't wearing a shirt. But yeah, so we'll talk about we'll talk about this draft a little bit. Curb, I'm gonna probably call on you to pull up some stats on that and who has who. Shout out to Alone. It's Mario.
Yo, no. I gotta talk to.
Whoa.
Ooh. Gulag?
He got sent to the gulag. I don't know what.
Dun.
It's that Jared Wi-Fi that we're dealing with last few weeks here, Drew. So you know how that goes. Ravens he went dark. Oh, there he goes. He's back.
I don't see. Never mind. We'll talk about that when we talk about the draft.
Okay. And we'll talk about we got some NFL stuff to talk about. There was a contract signed today.
There's a massive contract signed. There's 2 actually.
There he goes.
Yeah.
My guy.
Hey, change his name. Oh, my bad. I'm right.
So, yeah, you got it, man. Listen, he may be still mad at me a little bit over Chicken Fry Gate of 2024.
Chicken fried.
And so before Jared Kirby opens up his mouth and says anything, let me paint the picture for you. First off, straight from the road and straight from your heart, my man Road Reese is in the building. What up, Reese?
What's up? Back in.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late, fellas.
Oh, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
Work to do.
So on Saturday, my man, 50 grand, came by the crib, helped me move some stuff. We got to take some stuff to the dump. We had 2 loads. On the way back,
Pause.
Oh my God, stop. It's not a pause. We went to the city dump to dump on some couches, man.
There we go.
So anyway, shout out to my man Reese for helping me out with that. So
That was
and Wes was with us.
Reese, can I gaslight for a second?
Go ahead. Gaslight.
And you tried to eat another man's chicken fry.
I'm getting to the point. I'm getting to there. You can say whatever you want to say when you get there. So we were deciding on what to eat for lunch, right? So we decided on Burger King. Why? Because they tell me I rule, and I know I rule, and I can have it my way. So we did it, right? We got up to the line.
I want to tell everybody I threw other ideas other than Burger King. I was like, hey, maybe some Chinese food. Maybe we get something else. No, he was so infatuated with Burger King.
No, I wanted to get home. I had stuff to do. We wanted to watch the wrestling pay-per-view, which we didn't even do. But We did watch the last match, and we get to that in a minute. But I go to my boys, and I'm like, I got this. I'm gonna pay. We order our food, right? I ordered the Whopper with cheese.
Okay, big spender. Oh,
Wes ordered Whopper with cheese, no onions. Reese orders a double with cheese and some chicken fries. Right, so we get to the window, and we're fucking with the guy. Shout out to the guy at the window. His toupee was pretty funny. But okay, so it first starts off like this.
Is it me or is he talking fast?
he's Speedy Gonzalez.
There was a guy, he gave us drinks, right? And there was 4 drinks. And I didn't lean out the window. I leaned over to Reese and Wes and I said, yo, they're giving us 4 drinks. We only got 3 meals. I didn't tell anyone to take it back or anything like that. I just made mention of it. And I got shushed.
We got a free drink.
We got a free drink. So we got a free drink, right?
I didn't know what road Reese.
So we get the bag of food, right? Reese is driving. So I got the bag of food, and on the top of the bag were the chicken fries. So I opened up the box. I ate a chicken fry. I politely offered Wes a chicken fry, and Reese lost his damn mind. And he's like, "Don't you ever touch my chicken fries. You don't ever touch a black man's chicken fries." And he went racist on me. Like, I'm like, it was community.
For fairness,
Hey, thank you. Here we go, Drew.
For fairness, right? You really not supposed to touch the man's food. However, I do understand if I'm paying on my dime, I get a little PC. I get one off the top.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will say this. I never like before we got to Burger King. I didn't say I was paying. Right?
You didn't say.
I did not say that. We got online. We placed the order, and I said I'm going to pay. He actually offered to pay, but I decided because he was helping me out. Because he was helping me out, I decided to pay. Now I can see why he would then order an extra item because we all got Whopper meals, right? He got a double Whopper meal. I could see why he was against me sharing his chicken fries with me and Wes because he was on the assumption that he was going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Let's go to the realness. Drew, the fact, and Wes is there to be what's called the fact that I got criticized for the double Whopper and the chicken fries, and then he proceeds to take a fry. He criticized me.
I told him he had too much.
Shaming somebody on their food.
Listen, I told him he had too much food.
So damn, Mitch. You can't be shaming somebody on their order.
Look, okay, you don't keep it real. You want to keep it real? No, but this is what he kept on saying. You motherfuckers had breakfast.
I hadn't eaten all day.
Whose problem is that?
That's it. Thank you, Raven.
That sounds like a personal problem right there.
Hey, Ravens, but he cannot criticize the food and then take the food.
No.
I didn't criticize. I love a chicken fry. Actually, they had the new mozzarella stick fries.
You know what the best food is? It's free food. That's what the best food is.
That's why I enjoyed it so much.
Hey, Ravens, that's why I had the biggest problem. First, you go.
Now, can I ask a question, Wes? Did you have a chicken fry?
No, but the food was free for me. Just saying.
Wes didn't take me up on the offer because Reese started yelling. It was getting a little violent in the truck. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm saying my problem was you were going to give back the free drink, but then take my damn fries. And then not only
I did offer to send back the drinks.
Like Drew said, okay, you get your percentage because you paid for the meal. But then you start offering it to Wes like it was your fucking
I was being
fries.
polite. It was being polite.
With somebody else's fucking food.
Offering PC is crazy.
So you were okay. So okay.
Pay attention, chat. Mitch is reckless.
Listen. Wait a second.
Telling on himself.
You still would have. After I had one and Wes had one, you would have had 6. That's not enough. That sounds a little greedy.
No, you need all 8. They only give you 8. You need all 8.
That's not the point.
Only 8. Listen, burrito.
The principle is
burrito.
I think you're gonna eat my burrito, so you can't call me a burrito.
Okay, quesadilla, whatever,
Hey,
man.
Kurt.
No, that's a
Hey,
pizza
Kurt,
slice right there.
Hey, what Mitchell did is like going to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving and then making a plate for somebody who wasn't even there at
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that's a fact.
Making a plate.
Okay, now wait a second. Wait a second. I'm going to go back in the playbook now. I'm going to go back in the playbook. I clearly remember someone coming to my house for a Super Bowl party and leaving with a few extra plates.
Shots
For
fired.
me. I brought a
You
few
lie.
extra
You
people.
gave it to you gave it to my friend's mom. And I shout out to, I don't remember her name right now, but
Yeah.
you know what it is. Your mother-in-law.
Miss Deborah. I brought Miss Deborah a plate.
You know what? Miss Deborah could have brought her butt down 10 houses.
She
and
had to work that night, so
I don't believe it. I want to see a time slip. I want to see a time slip.
I'm not asking for the time card. That's crazy.
Anyway, let's get back to business, people. That was a lot of fun. So we have shut the case on chicken fry gate.
Hey, that should be the poll. Everybody, poll was Mitch out of line.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what? Just for you. Hold on, just for you.
That's the black man's chicken.
Hold on,
Black man
just for
chicken.
you.
Black man chicken.
Was Mitch? Hold on. Was Mitch? Hold on.
If it was a dino nugget, y'all would have had to squabble that out. That's all I'm saying.
No, Mitch, what I was saying, I was going to give Malone a shout out for worrying about setting his lineup in the Dynasty League.
Did you play him this week?
The Dynasty League, that shit don't start.
Oh,
till
yeah, that's
September.
right. Yeah, oh yeah. I meant to tell the boys that Wes and Reese that. Okay, there's a poll out there, people.
Oh,
so
shout out to me, by the way. I had an epic comeback on Ravens pause in fantasy basketball, WNBA. I won this week.
Nice. So Wes and Reese, I want you to blame Ravens for not inviting you guys to the Dynasty League.
He invited me.
Totally racist.
Nah, bullshit. No, how many?
So the draft was yesterday.
No, hell no. No, we're not going to skip over that. Drew and Kirby, how many times did I put that shit in the chat? How many times did I put it?
Yeah, he put it a lot. He did put it a lot.
I even asked Reese last Tuesday. And he said, you gotta
propaganda
pay,
type
pay
posting.
for me to come in or some shit like that. That's bullshit.
Ha!
He was selling under the table promotions.
Shout out to William Chandler on YouTube. He said it's just
Because
like McDonald's fries. If they're on top, it's free game.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
chicken fries are on top.
No.
What about the bottom of the? What about the bottom of the?
No.
Chicken fries come in a box that is closed.
Closed. Yeah, that's closed.
The wind blew it open.
It was secure.
Bullshit.
The wind blew it open. I see the whole thing. I got it on video.
Open your bag of chips before you
So
get
listen.
a bag. What the
So
hell?
listen. Fries in the bag automatically go to the last person that has their fries in that bag.
The
That's
bottom,
it.
right? The bottom of the
Free
bag.
game.
If your fries is in the bag, everything in the bottom of that bag.
Right on, you jump.
No,
you
see,
jump right on top
I'm
of
going
the
to disagree. Okay, so can I ask a question to that? If I'm emptying the bag for everybody, like if I go for the crib, all 4 people home, we're getting McDonald's. If I come home and I put the bags down and I'm divvying everything out, do I get to keep the bag fries?
I mean, if your fries are, you're supposed to set that up to be the last fries in the bag, so it's yours.
Yeah. You should be the last person.
No, right now I question Mitch. Are you purposely dumping fries as you're giving food out?
Yeah, I know exactly who Mitch is. I know
extra sharp.
Mitch is dirty, man.
I know exactly who Mitch is. Mitch is taking PC off of everybody's fries right before he passes it to them, and then puts his in the end.
Wait, you want to know who the worst at it is? It's the boy, because we used to go to Arby's. You get the meal, right, and you get the mozzarella sticks. And he takes one out and I'm like, what are you doing? Hey man, this is you and I, bro. I would, Mom and Sam, they can't eat this. I'm like, break them out. Let's go. So we gotta finish this. We gotta finish the little mozzarella sticks by the time we get home.
If he would do that,
look, I'm making sharp right hand turns and left hand turns. That bag is going all over the place. I'm just saying, man.
Need to collect.
Dirty, man.
Collect.
Dirty.
Man, dude.
Collect.
My damn head. Just wow.
Thank you, Kirby.
Recklessness.
We had to call Kirby on the way home because I was like, This dude is disgusting. What he doing right now? Did you offer Kirby a fry? He was on the phone. Like, you want some of his food too? Like, what the hell, man?
Total disbelief in the recklessness.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, but last
Moving on.
well, moving on. But I want to say this one last thing. Shout out to my man Wes. After Reese left, because he was ready to fall asleep and he had errands to run, he left. And I'm sorry, and his wife. I won't mention that his wife probably texted him a dozen times, but Wes and I hung a ceiling fan in the garage.
Yeah.
Wes.
Hey, Wes, he didn't want to do it, Wes. He tried to come up with every reason not to do it. I had to talk y'all and say, yo, if it has an electrical wire and two light switches, it has power to it. You can put it up in there.
But you know what? It's like, for some reason, as soon as you left, he was on it. He was like,
I was on it, dude.
Yeah, so after I got on him.
Yeah,
like you got to be motivated by abuse. Vince is motivated by abuse. You got to abuse him to get him to do shit.
I was tired, dude. Like that was a long day. Anyway,
it was.
That was the best part of the day. What about sweaty boob money? You didn't talk about sweaty boob money.
Oh, sweaty boob money.
Sweaty boob money.
All right. So one last thing about Saturday afternoon. So while we're at the house, look, listen.
That's the gentleman's club kind of story. It sounds like
no. Well, it's you would think so, right?
Nah, it was fun.
So while we were back at the house after we were doing after we dropped off everything, the lawn guys came. You know, my neighbor. We have this little thing, you know, where I hired his lawn people. Yes, and they're Mexican, by the way. I asked them if they knew you, and they said
that
yes.
was also a joke.
He looked just like the son looked just like you. I ain't gonna front.
He had to tell us they were Mexican.
Yeah, so I had to go outside, and my wife wanted me to ask them if they could trim the shrubbery outside.
I
was gonna say the B word, but I don't want you guys to freak out. You know, take care of the lawn a little extra, right? So I had to pay the guy, right? So I pay him, but there was apparently a mix-up with the paying. So my wife paid him again, and the lady who gave who my wife gave the money to, she took the change straight out of her. and my wife comes into the garage and throws $10 at me and says, "Hey, here's your sweaty boob money from the lawn people." I'm like, so shout out to the sweaty boob lady. Speaking of people, let's do some again. Our sponsor shout out, Comedy Zone. Charlotte, appreciate everything you do for us this week. Mac Life is going to be there. Your boy may be there as well.
Right.
Shout out to Dr. Drains.
Even though he canceled a poker game,
on Saturday night. Shout out to Dr. Drains, my guy. You know, if you have any plumbing needs, you need to replace a turlet, whatever you got, he got you. And our newest sponsor.
It's better.
Here we go.
We got a brand new sponsor. It's the youths of America starting their own business. And I couldn't be prouder of my son for doing it. But shout out to F&F Auto Crew. He's out there doing car detailing now. He got his first client on Saturday. Shout out to my man Road Reese.
Detail my truck.
He's going to detail his 18-wheeler, not without the big cargo thing on it, just the, you know, what do they call that?
Hey, if I go out there, he's going to have to do my car.
Hey, actually, he went to the baseball game tonight and got a few jobs there too. So shout out to the F&F Auto Crew.
Cooking.
So he's doing his thing. Yes, sweaty boobs.
Your selected rates are unavailable, so it takes off the rates when you do.
What happened? Anyway,
those dates.
All right. So what are we talking about, Fred? Let's talk about the sweep.
Which one?
Well, there's only one. There's only one.
Which one?
I don't know.
Which one.
I mean, it might be another one tonight. So
there might be.
It's tied up. It's tied up right now. 45.
Let's talk. Hold on. In all fairness, let's talk about the one that actually happened. The Boston Celtics and the Pacers. Reese, I'm gonna go to you first. What you got to say about it?
Oh yeah, I guess all the luck that Indiana had came back to bite them. Now they lose players against Boston, and what's going to happen? And plus, we knew it all season. Boston has been built for this, and they lose Porzingis, and they're still built for this. It's just nobody has that assortment of those two wings, and then all those defensive players that can still shoot around them. And then if they get Porzingis back, wow. But they were built for this. They planned to be this way. So it just happened the way it's supposed to happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Drew,
can guard?
what's your take on it?
Everybody on that team can play defense, and then you got two scoring wings that nobody can stop. That's what I'm saying.
Drew, what's your take on it?
Yeah, it once Halliburton went down, I mean, they put up a fight, but it was lopsided. They're definitely missing some pieces there. Maybe another wing defender that can shoot, another big that can be your anchor on defense. I don't think
Do they still have Miles Turner?
Turner, yeah. I don't think
they've been
Turner,
trying to trade him for like 3 years. They never done it.
I mean,
I think
like,
the last time he was good was
where what do you really like the value that you're going to get from him? I don't think anyone's going to buy into that value. So you have to keep him and maximize the build with him, right? And I think of Minnesota and the Minnesota situation, right? You got a premier, and I say premier loosely using that word, a premier big and Rudy Gobert to offset the balance of Cat. Cat doesn't really play, great defense like that in the paint. So you need somebody like that in Indiana, and I think that'll get them over the hump.
I don't know, man. They shitting on Rudy Gobert.
I don't see why I wouldn't even count Rudy Gobert as a big because he's never really in the paint, especially on offense. Defense, just go look at it. All right, you can tell me
he's a defensive big. He just won the defensive player of the year.
No, you're right. You're right. I said on defense he is. Yeah. But on the offensive side of the ball,
yeah, but that's
non-existent.
That's why I said you need a defensive big. I'm not saying an offensive big because Miles Turner is going to be your offensive big, right?
Yeah, but you need someone that can.
That guy got he got a sweet 3-point shot, man.
Yeah, but Ravens, that's what I'm saying. So like Rudy Gobert and Cat Williams pretty much balance themselves out. Rudy is I'm sorry to say this. People are going to look at me crazy, but Cat is a cone on defense. He's not defending the rim. He's not really protecting the paint. He's playing weak side help. Rudy is your anchor. He is the guy who fills the lane. He contests shots. Cat gets the help side defensive measure. So you need someone like that in, like Stino said, Andre Drummond, right?
Right.
Perfect fit because Andre Drummond, he's going to give you what, 12, 15 points a night on the offensive side. But on the defensive side, he's going to give you maybe about 7, 8 rebounds. I mean, 7, 8 offensive or defensive rebounds. He's going to play the strong side of the defensive end, and then you let Miles Turner be that weak side help,
right?
And it balances itself out.
But Drew, this is my problem with the whole thing about Cat. Last series against Denver, he tried against Joker. I felt like he gave Joker more problems than Rudy did on the defense, and he actually tried. It seemed like he came into this series and said, "Oh, PJ Washington, barbecue chicken, I'm about to put up 40 points every game," and forgot about the defensive end. Said, "Hey, I'm not playing. I'm not even trying to play defense this game." That's what Cat has always had that problem where people question his mental effort. If he wanted to do, if he could play defense, he could play defense. I saw it in that Denver series. He tried.
He did, and that's always been my thing with him. I just don't understand. You give that effort, you show that you can step up to those big moments in those big series one time, for one stretch of time, and then the next stretch is like. Because I'm be real with you, there are games, and I'm watching the game now. Like I got it playing, but I think maybe game 2, Gafford was babying him up and down the court on both ends, and I'm like, Gafford, you're giving up 3 inches to Gafford. And on top of that, you got Lively bumping and banging with you, who's maybe like 30 pounds lighter than you, bro.
You getting outshined by a rookie center. Yes, getting outshined, run up and down the court by this rookie center. And I'm like, wow, really?
Yeah, so I mean, I shout out to Ryan, our Celtics fan. Jaylen Brown MVP, well deserved, I think. Obviously, he played well this series.
That's what I was gonna get to. I was just waiting for Drew to stop on his rant about fucking Rudy Gobert.
Fucking cat. Big forehead.
Wow.
Pull your bang up.
Wes, we see a hater. There's a hater, Wes.
That's why you
Pull
get
your
that
bang
do
up.
rag on.
Pull your
Hold
bang up.
on. But hold on. Before you go, I gotta give the man the three-time fantasy football NoMaam Fantasy League champion, the greatest co-host in podcast history. His proper dues. What up, Wes? Welcome. When you came in, we were in the middle of chicken fry gate, and so I just wanted to make sure we got that through. But
that series, Mitch, is I like Indiana style, but it just seemed like crunch time they just turned it over a lot. Like if you remember, like the last 2 minutes of that game, they just every time they brung it up, they would turn it over. I don't know if it was a rush shot or what. Like late game execution, I don't know. It didn't look right for them, and I think that's the reason why they lost so many fourth quarter leads to the Celtics. But
Wes, is it also experience too? Can we say also the experience? We got how many years of playoff experience on the Boston Celtics right now?
I agree, but it's still Reese, it was 3-4 possessions in a row.
You're right.
Somebody got to call a timeout.
Bad turnovers.
This is it. This is the last game of the season. If we lose this, let's draw up a play. 90 seconds.
You got Needham and McConkey the last game, but I'm saying most games you got a shorter point guard going up against a lineup of 6'4", 6'6", 6'8", 6, and all of them just that long length, and you can't defend that at the point. If the game is close and y'all going back and back and score, they can play defense against you. You can't play defense against them. That's what I think happened.
all right, so let's. I know Jared may not want to talk about it, but let's. What's the score tonight? What's the score right now, Drew?
49-47 Minnesota.
No, it's tied.
It's tied right now.
49.
Yeah, it's tied.
So
minute left.
Are we on the train to help the Wolves? Win the next 4 in a row, or is it tonight?
It's never happened.
I'm just asking. Look, that's what this is about. Debate.
Dude.
I ask. I'll go to you first.
Yeah.
Do you see them winning a game? Do you see them what do you think is going to happen?
If Dallas wants to squeeze, at this point,
I think they should have won game 2.
I think Dallas may give them one tonight, but other than that, man, you've seen the difference in a player that's ascending and a player that hasn't ascended yet. A player that's already there. That game 2, end of the game, Ant has the ball. He's going against Derek Lively. They set up the play 1-on-1, and he passes out. Right. Luka gets the ball against the defensive player of the year and says, "Barbecue chicken, I got this dude." Wow.
Okay, but you can't.
I'm saying, and then the next game they have 2 players that can do it, that can just make shots in critical time. Now you got Kyrie going off. That's what I'm saying.
And PJ Washington as well. He's a good role player.
He does the what's that? Who's the guy from the Bulls? He does the John Paxson last game shot. He'll do that. But I'm talking about during critical points of the game. We down 5. We need to get some points up to get back into this game. Kyrie back to back layup threes. Boom, boom, boom. Or Luka steps back 4 or 5 times on you. Wow. Luka had a triple-double that game. So nobody even talks about, they talk about the last point. They had 38 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's a different player.
It doesn't really matter.
Well, I'm going to go to the resident Wolves fan. I mean, what are we talking? Are we gonna win a game?
I'm gonna have to wait another 20 years to get here. So maybe when I'm.
So you're happy whatever happens at this point. Yeah. Whatever happens. Jared's waiting to talk about more important stuff that's happening out towards the end of the week. So We'll get to
So-
that here in a minute.
so
But
Jared.
I do want to ask Jared: are they going to blow if they lose this series? The sweep out. Are they going to blow up that team?
No.
All
No.
right. So,
Hey, so
so
what
I'll
happened?
ask-
I wonder what happened.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll ask what pieces, if you lose the series, what is the piece that you need to help you guys get over the hump?
I want to say more veteran leadership. I've just because let's be honest, the last 2 minutes of what seemed like all 3 games,
Yep.
just been dumb decision after dumb decision, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I already know I'm going bald, but I think like my balding has sped up times 2 these last 3 games. So after every game, I'm like, oh shit, I lost more hair.
Look,
So,
look,
yeah.
look.
What the hell?
Let's talk about that hairline.
Oh,
Damn,
I'm
Fester?
bald. What are you doing? This is a choice, people.
It has been that way.
Yeah, that's what everybody
Y'all didn't
says.
know that?
Damn,
This
Uncle
is a
Fester.
choice,
I didn't know
man.
it was that bald.
It
No,
did.
but
Wait, no,
now I see why you
Thought you had a low season.
Oh no. So listen. So I actually need a cut.
So you need that. I thought you had that.
Hey,
You said
Nelly.
that.
In the building. Shout out to my boy Nelly.
We did say he
There's
could
no man.
pass for an
Hold on.
albino.
Before
got
we
a
go
shag in
any
the back.
further, because we're not. Listen, now we're
We didn't
talking
say
about.
he been albino.
Dude, we had this conversation this weekend. We had that discussion this weekend too. So I just want to give a special, wonderful shout out to NoMaam Nation. NoMaam Nation stepped up and they said 86% said no. I was not wrong for
Because they feel bad for you.
chicken fry. Why?
Oh, that's some
What do they
bullshit.
feel bad for me? I'm a fat
No,
guy
that's
eating chicken
NoMaam
fries.
Because they watched us gang up on you, so they felt bad for you. That's what it is.
Nation hates me. Oh my god! So you can just give away my food now. To give away
I'm
my
just
food.
saying, you have any catering?
Wow.
Don't invite me. Don't invite me.
Hey, you
Friday
gotta
was
watch.
Mitch's
You
all
gotta watch what
miserable.
happens.
Shout out to my
Don't
boy. Come here now, Biatch in the building. What's up, Biatch?
I promise you, Mitch will never get to hold a bag of food again around me. He will never hold another bag of food around.
Saying, man. Don't. You know what? I got you, man. All right. So moving forward, potentially we're looking at a Boston Dallas
Well, this
finals,
is showing.
and we'll once it happens, we'll confirm it, and then we'll talk about it because that's what we do.
That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire.
Dallas in 6.
Angel
Dallas.
Reese. Let's go over.
I got Boston
Stick with
and-
basketball. Let's go
Yeah.
to the beautiful ladies over there. Shout out to the WNBA. Let's talk about
I know Caitlin just dropped 30, but Angel Reese is still the best rookie.
still the best player in the WNBA right
best
now.
rookie right now, and it's not even close.
Not the best player, best rookie. Asia Johnson's the best player, right?
Yeah, Asia Wilson.
Yeah, no, Angel
Angel
Wilson's
Wilson.
the best.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'd say shout out to my WNBA fantasy squad, but y'all a bunch of bums.
I'm
killing
you right now.
Killing me right now.
I'm smoking Mitch right now.
I told you, Mitch pick players based on jerseys. The color
No,
of the jersey.
again.
That's
See,
Nope.
Wes,
So-
Wes, hold on, Drew. Wes, what did I say on Saturday? What did I say on Saturday about him picking fights, right? I done told you cockeyed ass already that
Yeah.
that
If
I
I'm trying to take 30%
I
off,
was
so I
not-
times it by 0.30.
what's
the hell?
Ravens, you at a PTA meeting?
Oh, Raymond doing a drug deal.
Yelled at.
Raymond was doing a drug deal.
Listen, do the Mexican. That's what was that shit about? Listen,
Yo, I
was
hope
waiting
she's
for
not
some
using the
cocaine
triple
up.
beam scale,
Yeah.
bro. If she
yeah,
uses the
what's
triple
up? She
beam,
using the triple beam at least?
it
Listen,
better be digital, bro.
30% off the weight of the cocaine.
hold
If
on.
you mess
Don't
up the
you be
triple
ducking
beam, you
this,
got to
Reese.
start all over again.
I told you I auto drafted on that one, but I made some good pickups, and Kirby could attest to that. So shut your lid. But let's talk
All
about the WNBA Angel Reese. What happened the other night? And
That's what you
I just know she bounced back from it and had a great game the next night. So
Well, I mean, she got hit pretty hard, but she got her get back. She poked the chick's fiance in the eye, so she got her get back. But no, I mean, right now Angel Reese is probably hands down the best rookie transitioning. I would say.
What's
Caitlin-
she averaging right now? Kurt.
I think it's like 13-6 right now. Caitlin Clark got locked up by her teammate though.
I think she might be averaging more rebounds than that because she's averaging about like 5.4 offensive rebounds, like to start right now. Like she's like
and
offensive.
I will say
Her
this,
mother was a great rebounder too, right? Her mother was a great
getting the post and only being 6'3", like
she's cooking. She's really cooking.
There goes my guy.
And running the floor too, like she is.
She's always been good at that though.
Oh,
she's always ran the floor great.
So when Cardoza, shout out to Cardoza, when she comes back, the two of them running the floor, bro, that's gonna be real scary.
I love her. I ain't gonna lie.
Shut up. Shut up.
Amen.
Is anybody gonna talk about how long Daniel Taurasi has been doing this?
How many years has she been in the league?
He's still elite.
Yeah, I think it's
I
like
have her in fantasy. She still gives me 30-point fantasy nights.
Is a baller.
I have Diana.
Well, I don't have her in our league, but in other leagues.
Yeah.
Baller.
And you know what's crazy? They said that she was going to take they were estimating her taking a dip this year because of the longevity, the number of years, newer players coming in. But she's still out there dropping 20-something points a night, shooting at a good clip. So I'm not sure what they were talking about with that. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Ravens. Do we gotta call Reno 911 or something?
That wasn't me. I was on mute.
Was actually muted there.
All right.
Goddamn.
Let's see what's going on over here, man. It's craziness. Anyway, again, shout out to the NoMaam Nation representing in the building every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Listen, we got a lot going on, and we're gonna talk about it as we go down. I do want to drop a bomb on everybody and let them know that in the upcoming weeks, I want to we got to revisit the 50 MCs. It's that time. It won't be on a Tuesday night. It'll be an extra night, but we're going to do a hip hop special because we do sports, and hip hop is sports is very influential on hip hop, and hip hop is very influential on the sports. So we tie the two together. We'll have some fun with it. If you're interested in joining the show, hit me up at nomanfantasyfootball@gmail.com for an invite. We'll send you an invite. You join the panel. We'll have a good talk.
We also got to talk about the Apple Music 100 albums list too. I really want us to break that down because
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean we can do that.
I didn't look at it. Was there any like Frank or?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Abbey Road was top 10. I think it might have been top 5.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill was
and that's a good discussion. We'll have that. Again, every Saturday night on Twitch, on TikTok. Catch my boy Bro, my man Juan, the 1v1, the World vs. Bro, B-Box Radio. Shout out to Fab, shout out to Honcho, shout out to Miss Roxanne, shout out to the whole crew. Love y'all out there. Thank you for giving us the love that you give us every week on your show. And so it's just reciprocated back. I just want to let you know you're doing a great job out there, and we really appreciate you. All right. We want to talk about Major League Baseball. It does really not. I mean, we got first place in the building, and then Ravens. And then, I'm sorry. Is baseball a hard topic for you right now, Reese?
Oh.
You lost your star for the year.
I'll wait till the postseason, man.
Until you run into the Phillies.
2 games, man. Relax.
Hey, speaking of MLB, what do y'all think about the Angel Hernandez return?
Yeah, shout out to Angel Hernandez. Retiring, baby. Let's go. The biggest trash bag. I watched a 5-minute video yesterday. The worst Angel Hernandez calls. Holy shit. Either that guy has cataract on top of glaucoma, or he's just dumb. Like
shaving.
Right. Something was up with him, dude. Like 5 years from now, a fucking story is going to come out on Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, a documentary, just like on the who's the referee basketball?
Yeah, basketball.
Donaghy.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the NFL one to come out. Like
NFL got so many fucking.
It's gonna be like 7.
It's ridiculous. Like
it's gonna be
that
like
whole
7.
crew. That
gonna be hot.
that dude.
The Arthur Hockey League.
Hockley's gonna be, he's gonna be leading the league in statistical categories, bro.
No, but Angel Hernandez, he didn't care who you were. He didn't have a favorite. He hated everybody.
I mean, that's why I kind of respect it.
I mean,
He
yeah,
didn't
he was
pick a favorite.
consistently garbage his whole career. So, I mean,
He didn't pick a
but
favorite.
shout out to the retire. Shout out to Shady Acres taking him in. He's going to miss a lot of calls there too, probably. So I'm just gonna say it right now. You're calling for lunch. He's going to be late. Well, he'll come really early. I hate you, Angel. There's no way I was saying it. He ruined games. Look, the worst was that I forgot it was against the Brewers, and the pitcher got so mad that he walked the guy. Well, he thought he walked the guy, and Angel called him out. He turned around. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like he had one of those "oh shit" faces on. So, yeah, yeah, Ravens. Thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot about that for a minute. I tried to break it out of my.
He's ridiculous, man. Like there's highlights where the pitch don't even go into the strike box. Like the electronic boxes, the pitches don't even cross there. And he's
Right.
like
Hate
right
you,
down the
only
middle.
you. I hate
Yeah,
you
Reds
guys.
versus the Brewers. That's what it was. Thank you, Ryan.
Bad in the world happens to you.
Yeah, he's just an awful. So you want to talk about the Dynasty League now, or you want to wait a little bit?
I just want you to admit Florida's getting that ass beat Friday. That's all I
What's
want.
that?
That's all.
Say it again?
All I want to hear you say is Florida's getting that ass beat Friday.
All right, so let's talk about this nonsense because our resident Nebraska Cornhusker himself. Look, shout out to Jared. You follow everything Nebraska. I respect it, right? Everything from table tennis to badminton to volleyball to the chess club, the debate team. Jared knows their stats.
Hey, you got to name women's bowling. We're the best women's bowling team out there.
I'm shouting you out, bro. I'm shouting you out. I'm not beaming on you. I'm shouting you out. So the first time in the history, yes, let me say that again. First time in the history of the school's existence, and you've been around how long?
Like the
Since the
20s.
dinosaurs.
So over 100 years.
Damn.
They finally won a Big Ten.
Well, okay, we've only been in the Big Ten for like 14 years.
Have you ever
That's a
won?
long time.
Have you ever
That's a
won?
decade.
Yes,
Okay,
we
okay.
won the Big 12 quite a few times.
Okay, so they won the Big Ten
They
in
didn't.
College World, to qualify for the College World Series, right?
The regionals, but
The regionals. And this Thursday, Jared Kirby, Nebraska Cornhuskers plays my Florida Gators.
Bring it.
Yes.
We're gonna
Wait,
beat
and
their
what?
ass.
What? And
We're
what?
gonna
sport?
beat that ass.
So as always, whenever there's a Cornhusker and a Gator mentioned, we have beef. And he has thrown shots upon shots already. He's put videos up on the YouTube page. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. But see, it's just like what's going to happen tonight when his Wolves lose. Now, is it a one and done situation, or do you
No, it's double elimination.
you go through the whole bracket thing? Okay. So I mean, look, there's a down year for my Gators in baseball. They're not playing too well. That's why we're playing a garbage team like the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
No. That's why y'all are the 3 seed. That's why you're a 3 seed.
And right,
who funds that team? My question.
Who, the Cornhuskers?
You think the farmers do or what?
Dairy Queen. John Deere.
Ravens. Do you know who Warren Buffett
Farmers
is?
Association.
Do you know who Warren Buffett is?
Hey,
What was the farmers dating site? What was that?
FarmersOnly.com.
FarmersOnly.com.
Of course.
Nebraska Cornhuskers. FarmersOnly.com.
Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Look, if Nebraska wins, I'll concede. I'll say good job. If Nebraska loses, he's going to tell me to go F myself. It is what it is. But you better not lose, because I'm going to be like, I'm going to pick one guy on that team like he owns your ass, especially if he has a good series. Oh, because I've known Kirby almost a year now, and he's probably mentioned to me Tommy Frazier how many times?
That and then 62 to 24. I definitely
At
say
least
that
once a
lot.
week. Yeah, once a week, sometimes 3 times a day. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited. It's Gator baseball. I'm a big baseball fan. If you guys, as you guys know, shout out to the Yankees, first place Yankees.
Clear.
Hey, how's your softball team doing?
The Yankees don't have a softball. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your Gators and your Huskers.
My Husker softball team's ass. Jordan Ball
Jeez.
got hurt, so we were fucked.
They were done.
I
I don't even know what the
Aggies played the other night. They were
honestly. See, put me on the spot, Ravens. I don't know what the. Okay, here we go. What's it you got?
Oh God!
You know what to do.
Well, you don't have horns.
I was gonna say about a bad joke about about Texas, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Not a good. That's not a
Jay
bad
Kirby
joke.
eats cornflakes during it. Do you eat cornflakes during the games?
No, I
He
don't like
probably puts that
cornflakes.
big ass. He probably puts that big ass.
Whoa! You don't like cornflakes?
No.
disrespectful.
That's
To
so
your
disrespectful.
to your land.
To your Huskers.
Yes, Raven.
Good.
I do have a
Good.
corn head.
You have a corn.
I mean, I kind of. Is it missing a piece? Did you take a bite out of it, or
No, that's just. Why would I eat
He
styrofoam?
tried to cook it.
I don't
He
know.
tried to cook it.
Looks like corn.
What about popcorn? Kelly has a question, and whenever Kelly has a question, I'm contractually obligated to ask. Do you like popcorn?
We talked about my elite level.
I know you know why I'm saying this. All right, chat, listen. No, ma'am, listen. I know we've been off topic a lot tonight. This is fun, right? This is what we do.
What we're gonna do.
This is what we do, right? Jared Kirby has an announcement to make, and I want everyone in the chat. There's 11 people in the chat right now. It's kind of low numbers. Bastards, where is everybody? Anyway, I'm only kidding. Love the NoMaam Nation that showed up. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Alone. Shout out to Rai. Shout out to Bro. Shout out to Coming Now Biatch. Shout out to everybody in the nation. Listen, Jared Kirby's going to tell you a topping that he puts on popcorn. Jared
Oh,
Kirby?
you're disgusting.
Okay, so I am an elite
something.
level.
It's gonna be something weird.
So let him preface. He's an elite. There you go.
I'm an elite level fat man, so I put cookie dough bites in my popcorn.
I do that too. Oh shit, I do it too.
Sounds good. That's good.
I like that shit. Oh shit. I thought you were about to be weird with it. I thought
That is.
No, wait. He did.
My popcorn.
You put
So
cookie dough bites in your popcorn.
But he did preference by saying,
you get the salt and the sweet in the same
Yes.
Okay. What kind of cookie dough?
I don't know the shit I get
Cookie
the
dough
movie
bites.
theater, bro.
Matter. Cookie dough is cookie
Like
dough.
like chocolate chip, like come on, what's
Yeah,
that?
they only sell the
cookie dough,
chocolate
bro.
chip at the
That's the
movie
only-
theaters,
yo,
you
listen, yo, Raven.
goofball.
I don't know what's up with you right now, but it's
No,
only
like
one type of cookie dough,
you
my
got-
boy.
you
"Oh, you
got-
can have a snickerdoodle in
Yeah, you
there."
can have
Nah,
sugar
that's
cookie.
not good.
No, they sell a
Raven-
box. It's cookie dough bites. Everybody knows
Nah,
what it
you
is.
talking about that damn blue roll, aren't you? That's what y'all.
Now, see, you be getting your stuff from south of the border.
You're nasty. You're still vanilla, bro.
Whoa!
Guadalajara.
We didn't say anything about putting churros in there. Although that would probably be good.
Aftermarket peanut butter bites. Oh, we got
Yo,
sugar
churros.
cookies.
Yo,
Ginger
churro.
cookies,
What about
snap
like
bites.
mini churros in the popcorn?
That might hit.
That's not
I
bad.
mean, cinnamon sugar.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
That's
Now,
good.
okay, so does the popcorn have to be so Reese and Drew and Curbs? Does the popcorn have to be hot or cooled down?
It can be hot because it melts in there, and then you eat it
Yep.
as it's cool. Yeah.
So like it could be either way.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind either way. There was a company that I used to order popcorn from, and they used to come in like these big tins, and you had 3 different flavors in them, and one of them was cookie dough. The
You
other
talking
one,
about that those Christmas ones that they give out now?
No, not that one. That's nasty. That's stale styrofoam.
Yeah, that shit's nasty. Yeah.
And so it was cookie dough
similar to that,
bites,
damn it.
cookies and cream. So
Right.
it was like these little cookies and cream nuggets that they would add into the popcorn, and then like the third choice was either plain or like this like barbecue flavored popcorn, or like hot and spicy that you can get.
Right.
And
I got
other
a
two
question
would
about
get
that. So
body.
do y'all put a lot of butter on it? Or do y'all
Yes,
put butter at all?
have
Gotta
to.
have butter.
Yes.
Gotta have butter.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, on popcorn,
The
yeah,
reason
so
what
I'm saying,
started
like,
this the reason this conversation started is because my daughter is graduating high school and we're having a party, and so Big Daddy decided I'm not gonna, she wanted popcorn, like do a popcorn giveaway because we're not doing a lot of food at it because we're going out. So what did I do? I found a deal, a hella deal on Amazon for a mini popcorn machine, the old school style where you pour the butter, the
popcorn
kernels and all that.
right.
Kernels in it. Yeah.
So my wife says, okay, bet. So what does my wife do? She goes and buys all those over Redenbacher toppings, the nacho cheese, the ranch, all that stuff, right? But then she bought mini Doritos to put on top of it. Yeah, man. Oh, it gives you a nice nacho cheese flavor.
Chippy.
Yo, M&Ms. I've had M&Ms before. Kind of the same concept as cookie dough. Kind of melts the chocolate a little bit. So you got like a chocolate covered.
Question: Are you
Just
getting
saying.
the classic red and white bags?
Red and white. No,
Red and white bags.
we're going fair. It's my daughter's. It's fancy.
Y'all gonna do paper.
Going
Y'all gonna
bougie.
do brown
Yeah,
paper
she's all
bags.
bougie.
You know
She
what?
con.
I'm wondering how popcorn with 3D Doritos in it would taste.
Delicious.
Uh,
It's the Dorito dust
What
that
flavor?
gets on the
Y'all
popcorn.
fat, bro. I'm not sure.
Oh,
And-
please. He's like,
and-
we're fat.
Ravens,
Hey,
I did I
motherfucker,
not
your
say-
2 weeks ago.
I know you are, but what am I?
He was like, yo, I had 4 chalupas. And I'm, no, stop that. You've been doing good at the gym. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Ravens. He's down what, 15 pounds? Shout out to Ravens
Yeah.
doing that, putting in that work.
Oh, you
Here we
getting
are
your
talking
summer
about,
body ready?
elite fat level shit.
Yo, he's going to be in the DILF Olympics, I heard.
Nah,
That's
he gotta
crazy.
get ready for them tunnels.
And
Bro,
that's
I don't know,
great.
Wow. See, why you gotta go all dark and shit?
That
man?
was
Listen,
nuts.
that's where I like. Hey, look. This is where I'm a
You
flip
gotta
on
give
you.
El Chapo
How
out.
you-
You
How
gotta
you
get
think I
El
lost?
Chapo.
How you think I lost that weight? I went and dig the tunnel, man. What are you talking about? That's where all that sweat comes from.
That's messed up, dude. That's messed up.
Uh,
All right. So
Oh.
Wes, I'm gonna
Hey,
get things
you
back
know
on
what?
track.
Yeah,
Hold
You know
on.
what? I'm
God.
glad he took your chicken finger, whatever the hell it's called.
Thank you. Thank you, Raven.
I'm glad he
Welcome to
did.
the team, brother. Wes, I'm gonna get back on track with you. There was a signing today, wasn't there? In football. Little contract extension. For one Mr. Nico Collins. But he got some good money.
Michigan's Nico
Okay,
Collins.
stop with the Michigan. That's great. You're like a less abrasive Kansas right now. Listen, what do you think about the deal? Is it worth it? And what does that do for the market, Wes?
I don't think he's not the receiver I'm waiting for to move the market. It's good for him because I always like to see people get their money. But he's not the one that I see moving the market. We know it's Justin Jefferson that's waiting to move the market up, and then probably CD, and that's why
City.
I'm just going to say this.
Has Jamar Chase been paid?
No.
He hasn't, right?
Not yet.
No?
he's behind those guys. Like he could
Devontae
Go ahead.
Smith
Chris.
and AJ Brown make more than him. Both of them. They both make $25 million a year.
So what does Nico work out to be?
It's like
Nico's
24 million
3 years,
something.
$24 million a year. I actually
He don't
wrote down one of my things to bring up.
So is Jay Jettas waiting for T. Higgins?
No.
No, he's not waiting.
no,
He's not.
He's way past.
He's waiting for CD or Jamar Chase to see what they get. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to wait an extra year for Jamar
Definitely.
because they they're already just plan in place. Apparently, I read something today. There's a plan in place for Jamar, so they're gonna pay him. I
And
promise.
I think CD
gonna
came
have
out
to
and said he's waiting for Justin Jefferson to sign.
Yeah. It's all for Justin
So-
Jefferson.
Yeah,
Everybody-
I was gonna say it's Jefferson that's gonna set the
Yeah.
market.
Okay.
Or is
Okay.
he gonna be looking at $30 million a year?
Possibly.
I say max
Do
out
we
maybe
think
like
do
33.
we think CD Lamb and Jamar Chase are on the same level as Jettas?
Hey, that's what
Mm.
owners
I'd
could
say Jamar, not CD.
owners.
Not CD.
I mean, CD's a beast, dude.
I mean, he is, but I don't think he.
Oh,
I
CD's
don't,
gonna get paid.
He'll get paid, but I don't think he's going to get like I don't think he's going to get the same number that Jamar. Like he'll be third in that.
Third in that order. Okay.
Yeah, third in that order.
Okay.
If Dallas wants to keep him, I think he might push Dallas up. Dallas will pay. So Dallas will put him.
Dallas got a quarterback to pay. Right after this year, they have to pay him or he's gone.
Actually, Dakota Piscott said he's not worried about the money.
Yeah,
what he quoted is what he said.
Do that when you say what Dakota said.
That's what he said. He said, "I don't play for the money. It's just that's just what it comes with."
I don't care about the money, but I'll take a 4-year, $220 million extension.
Right.
Like Jerry, I'm not here for the money.
Well, so that's a great segue into your nominees, people. This is the best time of the week now. Most fun we've been having. We're going to nominate the Gulag member of the week. And I want to shout out well, first off, we got to always shout out the originator. The man who now owns his own lot of 2,300 square feet in the Gulag. Shout out to my boy Young Kansas. Young Kansas. Appreciate you.
That's my brother. Let's go.
Dog right there. Yeah.
You can't do that to me, man. That was hilarious. But a super special shout out to my boy, Retro Vet Gaming. You know what?
Got it last week.
He got it last week, and he took it like he wore it as a badge of honor. I heard him talk about it. I heard in a live. He was like, "They made me Gulag member of the week." I looked back at it. I made a stupid ass comment, and so I deserved it. So shout out to Retro. Retro, if you're listening, I know you're probably not, but shout out to Retro. Anyone knows Retro? Tell him I said you're the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, hey, shout out you, Retro, for not deleting your TikTok.
But then there was the second member who we inducted into the Hall of Fame or the Gulag, and let's just say he didn't take it so well.
Holy shit!
We're not going to mention his name, J-Dub40, but
was that week 3? Wasn't that week 3?
Who was number 2?
2. That was week 2.
That was week 2.
That was week 2. My bad.
Yeah. So, look, we didn't mean any harm by it. We're not trying to bully anybody. That's not our MO. That's not how we roll. This was, you made a casual take, and, it is what it is, right? You left TikTok, though, so, hey, see you at the crossroads, brother. See you at the crossroads. But this week, you get to nominate the newest member. So, chat, you got a member you want to nominate into the Gulag? Put it in there. But panel, we're starting this week. Let's start with Ravens this week. Ravens, do you have a nominee for Gulag member of the week? Because what wasn't yours last week? Like the whole state of Texas driving, something like that.
Huh?
Who was? Oh no, that was Reese last week.
No, that was Stino.
Stino. That was Stino.
Mine was a gentleman that said that Jordan Love was number 1.
Yes.
I think my Gulag week is going to be TNT. The broadcast, because they could lose inside.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I think that
why? What happened? What's going on?
So they could lose that
inside the NBA. They lose Shaq.
Contract's not renewed.
Shaq, Kenny, Charles Barkley. They're going to be losing to either Amazon or NBC. And I think that was a really good show that they had between halftime and after the game reports, the pre-game reports. I think that's going to be a big hit for the NBA as well.
So the Turner Networking company, right? That's what TNT.
Yeah,
Turner Network.
Turner Network Television.
Turner Network Television.
He doesn't even
you
own
are
that
a nominee. No,
his family still owns it.
He's not. Yeah, he's gone, dude.
Yeah, the family still owns it. I think it's the son and the wife that are still sole proprietor.
I thought they sold it. I thought they were like sold it, or okay.
No, yeah, they're so I think their partnership is with CNN.
Well, it's not officially over yet. I mean, they can still retain it, but it's going to take a lot for them to do it. because Amazon and NBC are already on.
They're already on. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the guy said. The guy said if Luca. Oh, hold on. What?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I'll get to that in a second, Ryan. All right. Wes, who is your Gulag member nominee of the week, sir?
I didn't have one. I did have Apple Music putting Miss Education Lauryn Hill #1.
I did that over Thriller.
Over Thriller, yeah. But
Apple. I mean, we could put Apple Music. We could put Apple on blast. I mean, I know a lot of you guys use the iPhones and stuff.
exactly, I'm part of the
And
cult.
we don't use that Google phone.
Yeah, facts. Yo,
Hey,
Apple,
shout out to the Androids.
yo, Apple, what's up? Put us on
Fucking
that.
hate you, Raven.
Put us on that podcast. That
Exactly.
podcast link. Apple,
I
stop
had to
playing.
tread lightly, Mitch. Like
Raven's got a pomegranate 5. Raven's got a pomegranate 5. See,
Yeah,
look,
kiss my ass.
pomegranate.
That's-
Oh,
So,
shit,
are we going with Apple West?
I go.
I mean, look, great album. We all know that. Shout out to
Miss
Mr.
Education is a
Hill,
great album. It's a flawless
but not the
album.
all-time greatest album.
But it's
I'm
not the
sorry.
all-time greatest.
Right.
You're not putting that over
Definitely
Stevie
not.
Wonder. You're not putting that over Purple Rain. You're not putting that over.
Well, can you say that again? You kind of get a little soul in your voice when you said that.
I'm sorry. I love
Purple
Purple Rain.
Rain.
Yeah,
Purple
you put that over
Purple
Purple Rain. I'm
Rain.
putting over-
Oh, and by the way, Reese, I'm just going to put you on notice.
Yeah.
I'm not ending this show without telling the crowd, just so you know. And you know what I'm talking about.
About the what?
Oh, I'm telling the crowd. The NoMaam Nation needs to hear about your childhood.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell them.
No, you can't do
Wes
that.
knows, and
That was like
Kirby
60 years
knows.
ago.
I think
No,
Drew
you can't
knows
do
as
that.
well. Oh,
Wow.
Raven,
Wow.
I got something
60
for
years
you,
ago?
Raven. No, it's great. No. I'll look. Hey,
When the
it's
dinosaurs were walking.
nothing bad. It's nothing bad.
Dinosaur walking?
Dinosaurs.
It's freaking hilarious, though. Did you say
Okay.
dinosaurs?
When
I
the
got you.
dinosaurs were walking.
Wow. All right. Drew. Gulag member of the week nominee, sir.
Once again, all the people who just don't take things for what they are. My Chicago Bears started OTAs this past week, and Caleb Williams had a rough start.
From what I'm hearing.
7-on-7 OTAs, and he had 7 near interceptions on non-contact 7-on-7 football drills, and only completed passes on checkdowns. Now, people want to say, oh, he didn't have 3 of his top 5 offensive targets, blah, 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 blah. The point in the evidence is that he was missing reads and only made completions to checkdowns. OTA is a practice simulated 7-on-7, has no pass rush. If you don't think that that is a concern, yes, he is a rookie. I do understand that. But you're generally standing in a pocket, simulating a bootleg, a fake play action, and a pass. You can't make those, that's an issue. So to the people who think that just because Caleb had a rough OTA, it's not a big concern, I'm nominating you to the gulag.
So delusional Bears fans, you are being nominated
Yes,
to the
sir.
gulag.
From one
The
Bears
gulag.
fan to another.
From one Bears fan, and he's a Bears fan. All right, Reese. Going to you, man. Who's your gulag member of the week? Nominate.
That completely threw me off. Police report. They do like almost the end of the season hypothetical trades teams can make to get better in the NBA. No way in hell will the Hornets trade LaMelo Ball for Alperen Sengun from Houston. Not gonna happen. Stop making up stupid ass trades to piss off fan bases. We're not trading LaMelo. We just paid him $200 million. He is the face of the franchise. We're not trading him for somebody that's
I thought
not.
Michael Jordan was the face of that franchise. My bad.
Michael Jordan sold the team. You goofy ass.
Jesus.
Wow.
My bad. I mean, every time I think of Hornets,
Take a man's chicken fry.
Jordan owns them.
Damn it.
No, he does not. He sold that like a year ago.
Why would you want to have another guard on that team?
No,
It's
it
like
was Alperen Sengun. They said, why would we trade for a center?
Trade for a GM. That's what
Houston has like 7 guards on that team already.
Exactly. I don't.
Why do you want another one?
That's just hypothetical. These hypothetical trades that mean nothing. That's not helping either team. Just to make an article. You just want to get your article content up. Huh?
Road Reach for GM of Charlotte.
That might be dope.
I'd hire him. I'd hire him.
You need to trade for it. You need to trade for GM.
I don't think I don't want that job.
Come on, Reese.
Hey, so you got Nelly in the chat. You got Nelly in the chat saying Melo was in the face of the team. It'll be B. Miller.
You're cooking.
Not until B. Miller gets paid. Right now, Melo is the face. He's the money. He's the face of the team.
I don't know if he can't stop running over little kids' feet.
Oh, that's a whole nother story, but we're not going to.
Wow.
Shout out to Ravens.
That's a Ravens nest.
Ravens is cooking.
Wow.
Yeah,
damn,
that's
Ravens.
a whole other story.
Damn.
Hey, maybe some mothers need to not let their kids play in traffic.
Oh,
You know how busy that street
Okay,
is?
moving on. Hey, Kirby, who's your Gulag member nominee, sir?
To have your kids
Help us.
running out in the middle
Help
of
us,
downtown
Kirby.
Charlotte
Kirby.
is crazy
Doing good.
for autographs.
Moving on. Go ahead, man.
I was just letting nature take its course there. But
You got a tight
grew up
game,
playing
man.
traffic.
I'm gonna nominate a man who I know me and Mitch and Drew, maybe Ravens knows, Mr. Truth Takes. His little comment about the
I'm gonna go on mute for this one. I'm just gonna sit back and listen.
We're just here so we don't get fined. Let's go. Tell them,
Buddy,
Kirby.
I know you probably have friends who are watching. You know, they're all right at management, but I hope this gets to you, and I hope you win Gulag Member of the Week, because if you look at the type of quarterbacks that he's brought in, even this last year, your statement is wrong, and I can't say it on stream.
I mean, do you not want to tell? I mean, I'm more than happy to tell the reason why you're nominating him.
I mean, I just don't know if I could say that live on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay, that's valid. That's valid. Let's just say he's accusing a coach of not liking a certain people, certain race of people. Dumbass take. It's a stupid ass take. In the chat we have Ryan saying the guy that said Luka wins the title, he is the top 3 of all time because he did what LeBron couldn't do and win a title with Kyrie.
LeBron couldn't do it, win it with the
LeBron won a title with Kyrie.
Oh my! Hey, stick to football, bud. Come on, Ryan.
No. Ryan said this.
Ryan's in there. Ryan's in there.
No. Not Ryan didn't say that. He's saying somebody said that.
Oh, I'm about to get
someone said that in the live the other night.
Oh, you about to get it. You want Ryan, you this close,
boy.
I got you, Ryan. Don't worry. I got you, Ryan.
Well, you had the Mexican black connection about to hit you, but
Black connection. El Chapo Jr.
about to be Tito
About
Santana
to
and
knock you out, Ryan. Yes, Drew was there. He admitted to being there, Ryan. We got you back. Don't worry about it.
That was nasty.
Strike force about to happen.
So those were great. Anyone else have any? Just let me know.
I have an honorable mention, though.
Okay.
Only because I don't remember their names. Those Lions fans I was arguing with yesterday.
Oh yeah,
but if you don't argue with a Lions fan, man, these guys.
I was heated.
They win.
No. As a Bears fan, I got all the smoke. I don't got all the smoke.
They're just delusional, man. Like, I mean,
Sir Angel, and Xavier are their names. Is what you're looking for.
I don't know. I know Detroit's finest. Like the dude, he rambles on about his team that nobody could beat him, and then I bring up
Ravens. This is what the argument was about. 4th down. Okay, the fact they went for it 40 times and converted 21 times. They're good at 4th down.
50%.
That's only 52%. Okay, that's 13th best in the league. And the dude's like, the one guy said, "Well, the Eagles only went for it 26 times." I'm like, "How many times they convert?" 19. I'm like,
"Your percentage."
And then percentages.
And then had the nerve to say the reason why they go for it is because their field goal kicker can't kick.
That sounds like a personal problem, you fucking moron.
But I said, if your offense, if your offense was that good, right, this great touted offense,
get your 4 down.
Wouldn't your offense be getting you to the point where at least your kicker was effective at kicking the ball and making the field goal?
At least a 30 to 40-yard field goal.
Right.
Well, Drew, I even brought out their third down conversion percentage.
Terrible.
It was only 41%. So that's not.
Don't get me wrong. Detroit, they have built a nice team.
Yes.
Are they a good team? Yes. But do these Detroit fans need to shut the hell up about their team?
No,
hell yeah.
No.
Well, they have listen. They have a right to say. They have
all the right, but you got to be real about your team. You got to come to a conclusion and just be honest with yourself. You don't have the best team.
My whole issue with it is that they're saying, like, you're saying you're good at something, and then you say, well, because we went for it 40 times, we converted 21. The fucking Panthers went for it 48 and converted on 23.
We're terrible. We suck. We suck.
Like, come on.
I felt like I was fighting for my life. And, like, it was bad enough where Stino was like, yo, Curve, you wanna go to Discord? And I'm like, I have to, man.
They ain't lying about the kicker. The kicker, they said he's 40%. He's like a 90%, 96% kicker. They ain't lying about the kicker.
Reese, it was nasty. The dude tried to say that he wasn't good at kicking from 45 yards and longer. But I'm like, if he's not good at kicking that, right? Or no, he said he was good at kicking from 45 yards. But if your offense is not driving the ball to get you to that 45-yard mark where he is effective at kicking the ball, and you have to go for it on 4th down,
that's your offense.
That's your offense's fault.
But I mean, if you're going for a 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and you got a play that's automatic, go for it. Well,
yes. So they just don't want to admit that their coach is a gambler, but don't really math the math out. He don't really do the math. He just wants to go for it, just to be. I'm aggressive. We go for it all the time, without doing the math or actually.
Yeah, we've seen that in the Cowboys game.
Yeah, he don't do the analytics right.
He went for what 2 or 3 times in the Cowboys game at the end.
Yeah, but
kick the field goal to go to OT.
That's where I have the hard time of, like, wrapping my head around that. What I hear, he's a great coach. Dan Campbell's a great coach. I'm like, great coaching. That comes with great decision making.
He's a great players coach.
He's a good motivator.
He's a great players coach.
But here's the thing. These are the same people who say Mike McCarthy isn't a top 15 head coach in the NFL right now.
Oh.
No, in the NFL right now.
Oh, yeah. NFL, right. Mike McCarthy is the top.
You have 15. To. I mean,
these are
the same people that put, like, Doug Peterson. He even put Jim Harbaugh over Mike McCarthy right now.
Oh,
and Jim Harbaugh hasn't even coached the game at the Chargers.
I don't care. I still would put Jim Harbaugh.
So
I expect you would, Reese.
Come on, it's Jim Harbaugh. Come on, when he's in the NFL, he wins everywhere. So that's
the bias.
Hold on, Reese.
That's an easy layup.
Hold on, Reese. He doesn't win in the Super Bowl against his brother.
He's won. We're talking about winning. We're just saying he wins. He coaches a team, they start winning.
You play to win the game.
Good
you want to
God,
win the big game. You don't want to be.
Hold on. Let's don't talk about winning Super Bowls when you ain't won playoffs.
Hey, we won 2. So how many?
Yeah. When people talk about Super Bowls, you want to be quiet in the corner.
Hey, look, we'll argue about this off the record.
We'll argue about this later.
So I'm going to go to my pick.
Win no Super Bowl.
I'm going to nominate all the haters. Hold on a second, buddy.
That's too many.
You going peace out?
No. I'm talking to Reese. Reese know what I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna nominate all the haters. But I thank the haters too, because the haters are giving us promotion. You know what? Look, good publicity, bad publicity. We got publicity. Look, when you're on top, you get hated on. It is what it is, right?
It's his birth.
I like that.
So keep on hating. But just know that your summer home doesn't have any windows because you're in the gulag. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna put a little chat. I'm gonna put a little poll out there for the chat. Our nominees this week are Apple Music.
I agree.
TNT.
I agree.
Our haters.
I don't know about that.
And the delusional Bears fans out there. So
and Detroit Lions.
And you forget mine.
And Detroit Lions.
Oh, I would say, and the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
oh, the Detroit Lions and the delusional
TNT
Detroit
as
Lion
well.
fans. So I didn't put it on there. If you want to write them in, just type in Lions in the chat, and we'll go with them. But we'll see what the results are, and we'll go from there.
While the poll is up, I like to stick with football.
Yes, go for it, sir.
I was, parading.
You want to stick with football? Okay, what do we think about that Drake May contract?
Hold on. Oh, hey.
Drake May is cheeks, first of all.
We Drew has a topic. We'll get to you soon here, sir.
So NFL has been looking into, there have been some players that have been not pleased with the OTA schedule. Bless you, sir.
Chicken fries?
It's been said that a lot of players want to go away from the extended period of time for OTAs. They would like to shorten it.
Okay.
And the structure that if the NFLPA gets involved and does make this push to shorten that time frame, what they're actually looking for is to go away from the what I was just talking about with Caleb, the 7-on-7 non-contact drills. This way it'll help eliminate. They feel like it will help them eliminate injury.
Drew, your sound's fading out a little bit, bud.
All right, we're gonna just interrupt real quick.
Am I fading?
Timberwolves are up 78 to 73 in the third quarter. Go ahead, Drew.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, they're looking to the NFLPA is looking to try and get rid of the OTA portion of
training camp
training camp to limit injuries. The NFLPA has outsourced some doctors and some researchers just to ask questions about that.
Okay.
There have been some kickback and some pushback from NFL execs. They think that rookies won't have the extensive time frame that they need to learn playbooks and manage themselves accordingly. So what do you guys feel about that? How do you feel if they do decide to shorten OTAs and just pretty much have contact in, the month of I think they would start late June going into July. But in that early, in this time frame, what they would do is they would just have virtual classes. So they're at the facility, learning the playbook, watching film.
Yeah, but
I am tired of the pussification of football at this point.
Thank you, Reese.
I am tired of pussification of football at this point. I am tired of them. It used to be you worked the summers, you work out twice a day. Okay, we cut that back for safety. But we keep coming up with ways where these dudes don't work, and then we start the first 4 weeks of the season having the worst games ever because nobody is ever ready to go. Then,
absolutely.
They're cutting all this on the field time off, so the 6th, 7th rounders, the undrafted players, don't get to shine, don't get to show off, don't get to perform. So you don't get those steals that come out of guys who ain't never got a message, but they get into camp and they start showing you where they are. But now you're cutting out their opportunities.
Brock Purdy.
Shit, you would never see that, would you? If you because all you had time was just giving the ball to Trey Lance the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's why.
Curbs.
Not only that, but you want to check out OTAs, but you always see the videos of these guys going and training with quarterbacks, the receivers going out. And they train on different fields, grass fields, and just they messed up fields where they can just tweak their ankle or they can make a cut and they blow out their knee. So I'd rather see it at OTAs where they actually have the trainers and everything that's in that they can be involved with training before the season than them doing it by themselves with just a quarterback and a couple other receivers.
Yeah, I contribute that to bad conditioning, bro. Conditioning is everything, man. And I think about coaching, like, coaching youth sports. Like in May, June, we're using flag football as conditioning. And we're conditioning you for tackle season. Give you a couple of weeks off, and then we kick you right back into some more conditioning right in July, right after that, that 4th of July holiday. We're right back into conditioning. You're running laps, you're doing drills, non-contact drills to prepare you, showing you what we're about to gear up. Come August, it's pads on, baby. Like we're full contact come August. After that first week of August, man, you should be accustomed and ready to withstand whatever you need, and none of this like, oh, I don't want to, I can't do this, I can't. Yo, man, like leave it.
Like a 2 day.
Hold on, Reese, is nephew like that?
Yeah, well, not right now. They go through summers and he's training outside of that. But I agree with Drew. Our plan has always been, and I'm saying for years, tackling and hitting early wasn't just about. First of all, it was for defense. You got to learn how to tackle. You got to learn how to hit. You got to learn how to take hits. Mm-hmm. So you practice it during the off season. That's why we did the Oklahoma drill. That's why we did all those drills to get ready for the hits. It's not just for defense, for offense. You got to be ready to take those hits, because you take those hits wrong. And we're talking about the first 4 weeks before these guys get ready and really get ramped up. You see some of the worst games, the worst tackling you've ever seen. You see guys get more hurt because all of a sudden their body ain't been ready or registered for these hits that's coming all of a sudden.
Absolutely.
That head down when they go into tackle, they drop that head.
Yeah, you want
neck injuries. You got to practice this stuff year around. You got to keep doing it. It's got to become natural. You don't do it. Yeah.
We do what we do what's called thud, which is contact with a bag. We're starting thud in July.
Right.
I want you to be accustomed to knowing how to keep your head up. You keep your chin up, shoulders square to the bag. So this way, when you get into having a helmet, you're not falling into, and especially at youth sports, like you see a lot of kids fall prone to keeping their head down because they think, oh, I got something protecting my head. I can just run my head into this person. Wrong. That's how you hurt yourself. Right. So get them accustomed to doing it without the helmet. So this way they know what's up. And then when they have that extra weight, they know what they're doing. But like I said, the same thing about the hip drop. Like the hip drop tackle was laziness to me. It was players not knowing when or where the point of attack is on a tackle, how to tackle a forward moving target. But I got Derrick Henry, and I hate when people use that. Oh, Derrick Henry is 200 and something pounds. How are you going to stop him? You got to drop
running back.
No, you don't. Right? If you look at the people who really got hurt, when Troy Pollard got hurt, Troy Pollard is half of Henry's size. He got rolled over on because someone was being lazy and not tackling properly, bro. Like, so stop softening up football, bro, and let these players do what you pay them to do, bro, and keep it safe in that metric.
But it's also true at this point, you know what the causes are, and it's almost like a gladiator sport. You trying to protect players who have come in and decided, hey, I know what I'm doing right now is going to take off years of my life. But I'm doing it for a reason. One, I love it. Two, there's no other chance I'm going to make this much money in my life ever doing anything else. So I choose this.
Right.
And I understand you want to be safe, but at some point, football's not a safe game. It's not. It was never invented to be safe. It's not meant to be safe.
We should have had helmets.
You got 300-pound men running into each other every play. That's the game.
The trench is chaos.
Yes.
Chaos.
Real quick, I think Raven's got a sports break he wants to throw in. Raven, what happened tonight in the Yankee game? You know you want to say it. Say it, damn it. Say it.
Which one? Oh, the Juan Soto.
424-foot homer. Shout out to the Yankees, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, that bat flip was elite. Yeah, fuck that bat.
You know what? Maybe it'll pop up on a YouTube video on the page. Just like every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. You be here. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. This is where you need to be. representing the NoMaam Nation, the strongest nation, the family, the La Raza. We got, shout out La Raza.
Órale, carnal.
Olé. But
If
yo,
I'm not mistaken,
speaking of the family, we got 3 new members. I don't know their name because they subscribed overnight. The Ryan's Peoples. So shout out to Ryan's Peoples, our 3 new followers. So we're climbing the charts, people. The NoMaam Nation is growing. Wes, what do you got? You seem intrigued. What you looking at?
Let me ask you a question. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Hey, Drew. Wait, before we start, let me ask you a question. Drew, your son ever got hurt playing?
Couple of times.
Couple times, son. Did we ever get mad at the kid for doing a hit or getting the aim at you? It was no mad. It was football.
No, I get what I
never got.
I get more upset at the coach. My son
get hurt. We had to he had his knee bruised and everything. He looked like it was bad, but I never looked at the other kid. I was like, yo, good hit.
Nah. So I'm the type.
Unless it was a dirty hit, though.
So
even if
Jordan,
it's a hit. It's a hit.
Jordan actually had a hip drop tackle performed on him in that action, right? And is what we know now to what it is. Like, he had a bigger kid behind him, grab him by his waist and drop his weight down, clipped his feet under him. And then another kid tried to come and clean him up, like clean his clock while my son is
It's had a rocking chair.
Open. Yep. Right. I was upset more at the fact that the coaches allowed that to happen. And I say that to say, because Jordan ran for, I'm put it like this. Jordan had 5 touchdowns that were called back because of penalties.
Right.
He would have had maybe about 8 touchdowns the entire game. Right. So at that point, you really start to look at things like, is this coaching, or is this, either is it bad coaching that they're trying to teach kids to hurt players, or bad coaching where it's like you're not teaching kids enough? So I look at the coach at that.
So were they holding calls or like?
So 3 were holding calls, and then the other 2 were blocking the backs, which you're calling a block in the back 30 yards back in opposite direction, bro. That's.
But Drew, my thing was like this: when Nobien got hit, I was like, okay, it was a crap back block. He was coming after the running back. It was a crap back block. He didn't see the blocker. Get mad at Nobien. I was like, yo, he was hurt. I couldn't get mad at him then because he was on the ground. Yeah. And I was like, you got to put your head on the swivel. On the swivel. This game is made for you. You knew that was coming. You cannot sit there and be blind to what's going on. This is the game.
Absolutely.
And I told my son all the time, I got hit like that. I got rocket chair before.
Oh.
It's the game. It's the game. So what are you protecting people from a game where this could happen to you regardless? You can play it the right way.
And I think that's what they need to get ready. Shout out to the Wolves. They're up by 1 point with 9:25 left on the clock.
They about to blow the lead.
They keep getting up, and Dallas is messing up right now and missing a lot of shots. But they just went on an instant where they were up 6, and then they had 2 turnovers back to back.
Yeah,
from a steal and then a bad pass.
Still 83-82 at the moment. So shout out to the Wolves. We want to see them win a game tonight.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, Jared. Sorry.
All right, man. All right. We know this is on.
Yeah, fuck the Wolves.
No. You know what? I'm just used to the letdown.
It's not a letdown, Curry. But
well,
after 3-0,
speaking of letdowns,
you gotta take the patient off life support.
Listen. Speaking of letdowns, listen. We if you notice, we've been if you've been to the YouTube channel, we're trying to really build it up, right? And we've been doing a new NoMaam fantasy sports series called Sleepers and Busts, right? So
yeah, I've been lacking on that. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I have as well, and
up.
So is Reese and everybody else. But we love y'all. But that's what Tuesday nights are for, and this is where you guys get to redeem yourselves.
All right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the panel, right? Real quick. I don't need your soliloquy.
No soliloquies.
I just need, I want you to just drop. I know this is going to hurt Wes's heart a little bit because Wes does, as Wes calls it, and I'm going to pause, the secret sauce from the Wes's Book of Fantasy. About giving out any, but I had to explain to the young Jedi that we are a fantasy football show, and so this is our contractual obligation to our fan base to give them
what they want.
So I'm going to start with you, Wes. We're going to go into sleepers, right? Now, whatever you consider a sleeper, I'm fine with, right? Give me a quick minute or of why this person's a sleeper. Not 5 minutes, not 13 minutes, not 75 minutes. Raven.
Can I shit on your sleeper?
No. Because you know why? You know why I say listen. Why I say no is because you will get butthurt when we pick on yours.
No, it's because he won't join a dynasty league with us.
That's why he's hurt. Let it go.
Chicken.
All right, so Wes, I'm gonna go to you first, and Chad, please feel free to jump in. Who do you believe going into this year right now? Now, if you were in a league like we are with Ravens, and you're in your draft, you may have picked a sleeper or two. But Wes, give me your quarterback sleeper of the year.
All right, so I consider sleeper outside of the quarterbacks going outside of top 15,
or wait, let me preface that, Wes. Or they had maybe a down year last year, or they're in a different situation. So I'm sorry.
All right, well, perfect. My cousin Kirk Cousins, probably going outside of your top 15. I think his value, like I said, I think there's weapons there he can use. I mean, it's not Justin Jefferson, but you got Drake London, Pitts, John Robinson. So I think they got Mooney too. So they got some weapons there. And Kirk Cousins, I'll keep it simple, is a fantasy friendly quarterback. Like I don't care what you feel about him as a NFL quarterback, but as a fantasy player, he produces.
So when he's healthy, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's better than in the bottom 15 quarterback. I say weeks he could be in the top 5, depending on the week.
Okay.
Or the bright lights, because Kirk Cousins doesn't play well on the bright lights. But yeah, he's my sleeper. I think he's going outside the top 12, 15, and I think he can end up the season inside there.
All right. Real quick before I go to you, Drew, Ryan, one more answer like that, and you're instantly in the gulag.
Hold on, Mitch. And if Kirk Cousins doesn't work, pivot to Michael Penix and everything else I said. All right, go ahead.
You're going with Atlanta quarterbacks.
You cheating.
Look at that. All right, Drew, drop some knowledge on him.
Barring injury, I'm going to say A-Rod. I think if he can stay healthy, he can definitely, turn that receiving core into something special. And, still put up numbers. I'm not going to say he's going to be top 5. I mean, but
is that out of the top 15 though? You don't think he's like the 5th, won't be picked before the top 15 quarterback?
Nobody said nothing
about that. It's not about that. It's not about that.
What are you
I thought that's what was one of the things.
Wrong.
So
it's not in the top 15.
Top 12 quarterback.
It could be any quarterback that you want that maybe had a down year, was out last year. Some people. So Reese, a lot of people are saying that he's going to have a hard time coming back from an injury. Where Drew disagrees with that, so that's why Drew picked him as a sleeper.
No, Drew said he took out the caveat of injury. He's just saying that.
Yeah, I said barring injuries.
Barring injuries. I'm saying he was injured last year.
I agree with that. I think Aaron Rodgers, barring injury, is a top 5 quarterback.
But there's going to be people who are scared to draft him because of injury.
Yes.
Because
right. So that's why.
Yeah, that's why the caveat is the injury. Yeah, it's a sleeper.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
I think
you see what we're putting down. You see what we're putting down, sir.
I'm just saying, if injury's the only thing holding him back from being top 5, I don't see him as a sleeper because we're only just saying if he's healthy.
I mean, you got to also think like the man's age is another thing you got to. So recovery time is going to be.
Like I said, healthy. I think he's a at best top 7 quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Age is a factor. So like right now, he's nowhere near the cusp of, he's probably in that top 15 range. And a lot of people are just giving him that top 15 just because he's Aaron Rodgers. Like I said, healthy season. And I'm talking, we all know Aaron Rodgers can be a top 10 quarterback playing at 85%. So,
well, can I ask a question? Just real quick, Drew.
Well, MVP candidate at top
Well, I'm saying
85%.
If we're saying healthy Aaron Rodgers, are you drafting 5 quarterbacks over him? You think there's 5 quarterbacks better?
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers in that situation.
Yes.
What 5 quarterbacks are you drafting over?
Oh
him?
my goodness.
Patrick, Lamar,
Okay.
Josh Allen, Purdy,
Burrow.
I don't know about Purdy. I don't know about
CJ Stroud.
CJ who?
CJ Stroud.
If I'm being honest,
CJ Stroud.
You put CJ over Aaron Rodgers?
Listen, Reese, you're missing the point. He was injured last year, and he's older. So people, what we're saying, hold on, Ravens, hold on.
Take that.
Ravens, slow down. What we're saying is this: the man is coming off of an injury last year. He's older, so people are sleeping on him potentially if he's healthy. So that's where it's coming from. See, you're just arguing just to argue.
I'm not arguing. Shut up, man.
I'm
if it's based on injury, I don't consider the sleeper. If it's based on injury, I don't consider the sleeper. That's just
I'm very sure.
That's fine. That's fine that you don't consider it.
I'm very sure people will feel more comfortable with taking a sure bet quarterback coming off of last season, going into this season, than they would take a bet on Aaron.
The thing about injuries is the problem, because if McCaffrey had the injury history, nobody thought he was asleep because you picked him. But he had injury questions for 2 years ago. But
he's also 20 years younger than Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. And more important,
what are you talking about?
And hold on, wait. Let's not act like Christian McCaffrey wasn't the number 1 receiver, and still more people took Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry over him in the draft last year.
Valid.
Especially through ESPN. Hold on, Reese. Hold on. ESPN and CBS, he was getting drafted. He was the 3rd running back off the board.
Yep. I'm sorry. Again, my experience, 6. I was in 6th. He didn't go no less than top 3, top 4. He was the number 1 running back. Everybody took him.
What I'm saying, but your 6 leagues that you were in don't equate, like that's a dot on the page compared to I never saw the large scale.
I've never seen him slip out of the top 5, bro. I'll be honest with you.
I've never seen it.
And that's fine. That's fine. First off, it's a different position. It's a massive age difference. So stop. All right, Kirby.
You stop.
My quarterback is Anthony Richardson.
Now I can agree with that one.
Anthony Richardson's my sleeper. I mean, he was my sleeper last year, and for the first couple weeks, it was paying off.
Right,
and then he got hurt, and now people are saying, "Oh, is he going to be injury prone? Is he going to be able to, learn how to, not take those hits?" But what a lot of people forget about him, when he got injured, he never had Jonathan Taylor for the start of the season.
Right.
All those starts, he didn't have Jonathan Taylor. This year, coming into the season, he has Jonathan Taylor back there.
And so as long as he utilizes him.
And I know Mitch's boy, Zach Moss, was his back, but let's be honest. Who are you more worried about, Jonathan Taylor or Zach Moss?
Oh, JT all the way. But JT doesn't block for him, so he's going to have to learn how to be a little more versatile with
Mitch, that's where I go into the Brock Purdy realm. It takes pressure off you as a quarterback, knowing you have a great running back. I almost used the word elite, but he's not. In my opinion, he's not in that category just yet.
No, I agree with you. All right, Reezy, what you got?
Bounce back, Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith, the offensive linemen are going to be healthy again this year. New offensive coordinator gets out there, Pete Carroll offense. Now they're going to a new direction. I like the coaching. He still got the weapons, still got DK, still got all 3 receivers, got a better tight end. I'll go with Geno this year.
Me personally, I think Sam Howell takes the job before the season starts.
I don't think Sam takes the job that quickly. I don't see it.
Same way I think Drew Lock goes and steals that starting position from Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
He's got something to prove.
I need my get back as an Eagles fan.
All right, Ravens, who you got quarterback wise, bud?
I got a sneaky pick, and I got Will Levis.
Ooh, okay.
With Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks, Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears,
Tyler Boyd.
I'm about to it's hard not to pick this kid. I think he's a sleeper that people are not talking about.
Even with their O-line issues.
And
just think about it.
And he ain't super accurate either.
He's not super accurate.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's where I'm going to defend Ravens' pick and agree with you guys. I'll give you my take on it. Where I don't believe it could he could really pop off because they have a new coaching regime in there and they believe in the kid, right? Where to Reese's point and Wes's point, everyone's shaking their head. He has accuracy issues, and that.
And two receivers that can't catch balls with Ridley.
I wouldn't even going to touch that elephant in the room.
Oh, Burks and Ridley, right?
Dropped too many balls.
Also, don't forget that tight end they have as well. I can't say his name.
Yeah, I just on Roku or whatever his fucking name is.
I got a Roku. I got a Roku.
Kirby is not stroking out. He's just pronouncing a name.
That's
He's
why
not stroking
out.
Yo, Wes, I got the Roku in my living room TV, bro.
I got the Roku.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna call him. That's what I'm gonna call him until he retires. I'm gonna call him Roku.
The Roku gets you all the channels, don't it?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna round it out with I'm gonna go with Jordan Love. And hear me out. Again, I don't think people are looking to draft him high. This is why I consider him a sleeper, Reese. People are not going to draft him the top 5, top 6, top 7, maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. Because think about it like last year. Would you consider someone, a quarterback you drafted in the 9th round as a sleeper? Yes or no?
Not after last year. I don't consider him a sleeper now.
I'm asking you a question. I drafted a quarterback in the 9th round last year.
No, because that's strategy. I don't see that.
But no one took him, though. That means everyone else. There was a lot of quarterbacks drafted before him that no one looked at. And he's, in my opinion,
and a lot of speculation about him.
I'm actually with Wes on that. That's a value pick. That's a value pick.
That is a value pick. I
wouldn't call that a sleeper.
Right now, because I would take
But this year, is it considered a sleeper this year?
After last year, I don't.
Listen, second year woes. Everyone has the tape. Everyone has the footage on him. Tendencies. Defenses are going to a good defensive coordinator is now going to predicate to
Reese. I got
by that same definition that you're saying CJ Stroud's a sleeper. You think that's a sleeper too?
I didn't say CJ was a sleeper. I didn't say CJ was a sleeper. But the difference. Hold on. But the difference in between CJ and Jordan Love is that CJ's football intelligence is way better than Jordan Love's. So don't you think CJ is going? So don't you think CJ would go into the season prepared more to have that? What do you mean?
I don't want to get into that. Smarts. Both of them were talented. Both of them stepped up last year. We can't. I don't want to question the kid's intelligence, man. We don't know what the kid's doing.
I'm not questioning intelligence by calling him a sleeper. I just think that people are sleeping on him. So I'm going. That is my pick for a sleeper pick because he's not going top 5. He's not going top. He may not even go top 10. He may not even go drafted.
Oh, he's
definitely getting drafted. He's definitely getting drafted.
He's getting drafted.
Yes. Okay.
So wait. You raise your hands and you scream about it, right? Here's the thing.
I'm just saying.
Are you going to tell me that there's in no universe ever that Jordan Love may not go drafted this year?
There's no universe.
I don't think so.
Stop.
Is he top 5? Is he top 5, Reese?
I don't think he's top 5.
Is he top 10? Is he top 10?
Top 15. He could be
okay.
Top 10,
so if I say my sleeper is the 10 to 15 pick, that's not a valid.
Nah, he's not going
to consider that a sleeper. Okay, I'm gonna be a homer. You know what? Bryce Young.
Who the hell is drafting the quarterback in the
Bryce
first
Young
round?
will be my sleeper. That is a sleeper. Nobody is thinking about drafting Bryce Young. Let's be
Actually,
real.
I have him in Dynasty. That's my Dynasty.
That's a sleeper. I'm sorry. That's my definition of a sleeper. Bryce Young, terrible year last year.
But yeah, okay. So okay. Wait a second. So, but you shit on Will Levis. That's a fucking sleeper and a half.
No, I didn't shit on Will. I said he could be a sleeper. I'm not saying
we
Will Levis
agree.
could never be a sleeper.
That is sleep apnea.
Yeah, I think Will Levis could be a sleeper. I don't think Jordan Love could be a sleeper because who the fuck is sleeping on him? That's stupidity.
Yeah, but
to say that Jordan Love could go undrafted.
See, that's what we talked about.
What?
I was gonna say
no.
I'm
What
not
you just
talking
said.
about you.
No, but
about
what you just said.
Draft Jordan Love.
Why? But that's someone's choice. How many times did you draft Panther players and no one called you stupid?
Yes, they did. What are you talking about?
Oh no, you lost a lot of money from it. You lost a lot of money.
You probably
shout out to Alan Thielen.
All right, so next up, Wes, running
drafted Terrence Marshall.
Wes, we sat there that draft day, and I told everybody in here, boy, we got too many Panther fans because this is stupid that we drafted the whole Panther offense.
Oh, hold on. We got 2:36 left on the clock.
Exactly. Hold on.
Timberwolves are up
98-92. Timberwolves. Wes, give me your running back sleeper of the year, please.
I thought I have to give you. Oh, sleeper.
Running back. We're only gonna do quarterbacks and running backs, sleepers and busts. I want to,
who's going out beside the top 10. I don't even know. Like I only know who's sleepers. My guy was Saquon because my only concern with Saquon is goal line and the tush push. That's the only. Outside of that, I think he improved the situation. Better line, better offense.
They going Wildcat.
Yeah.
Right. So I consider that a sleeper as well because again he's in a new system. He didn't have. I mean, he had a decent year last year actually. But again, people may not. He's older. Whatever. That is your sleeper. That is your choice. Drew, who's your running back sleeper of the year?
I think I don't know if it would be considered a sleeper, but I think Joe Mixon.
Shit.
I like that
because he's going to be another safety blanket for a guy like CJ. He can receive out of the backfield. He can also pick up a couple of blocks, being in the pocket. So I think he will fit and just be another weapon for CJ to use and expand his growth in that offense.
Excellent. All right, Kirby, who you got?
You had this guy in the 2022 to 23 season. You understand why I'm saying this. Ramondre Stevenson. Like that's a point getter. He was a point getter for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. That's a sleeper.
I'm taking him.
I don't know the offensive coordinator, but they got a rookie quarterback. So
yeah, take him first round.
I'm taking him. I'm taking no running back first round.
No, you don't like him that much.
And they're not doing Belichick's system, so now we might be able to draft a Patriot running back because he's not going to have 18 of them. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know,
quick shout out to Rai. He has Chuba Hubbard, which I think is a great is a good.
Oh, fuck you! That's all I'm going to say.
Why you let Rai pick? Shut the hell.
And then we got Bro. He said Homer, but Ray Davis.
Okay, God, you just take
sick.
And you're gonna say this and take ours. So now I can't.
We gotta let the panel speak first.
The
nation spoke, Ravens.
Bro, Hubbard was my pick.
Hey man, whatever. All right, Reese, who's your pick?
So
running back.
God, this is terrible.
Bro, they better not let them.
As a sleeper, I'm gonna say Tony Pollard. I'll say Tony Pollard. I'm sorry, going to Tennessee.
Okay.
I had three.
I think Tajay steals that.
Is Fizz gonna be a problem there?
I think Tajay gonna steal that.
I think Tajay might get it, but right now they're playing Tony. They'll let Tony eat for the first couple weeks.
I get it.
I like Chuba, but if Jonathan Brooks is healthy,
I think Brooks is going to dog
that
bro.
Right there.
That is a
fucking
if
sleeper.
Brooks is healthy,
yeah.
that Canales' guy. He reminds me of Rashard White to anybody. That's who he wanted.
So are they going to use him as power, or are they going to use him?
They're going to give him if you
everything.
saw the Tampa Bay offense last year with Rashard White,
Rashard
3-point game with
big
1
for me
minute
last
left.
year.
5-point game.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Rashard
saved me down the stretch in a lot of games last year because he was a dog, and especially close games.
That's what they're using. That's what they're going to use him at.
It's a 3-point game.
Ravens.
No, it's fine. Well, assholes already took 4 of my picks. I'm gonna take Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
I like it.
I know someone who has him in Dynasty.
He could be a sleeper.
I like it.
That's a top 5 pick.
No, he's not.
Not last year. He fell off last year, dude.
I'm gonna like if I get into fantasy with you, I'm gonna love drafting with you. That's all I'm gonna say. No, you said a top 5 pick. You said
102.97 with 38 seconds left, Curb.
You said top 5.
Yeah, I'm saying you know I'm running back.
You know he's going to. You know he's going to. You know he's going to the second round.
Who are 5 running backs you picking over him?
Right now.
Right now.
I'm gonna take CMC, Etienne, Brees Hall,
Kyron Williams. Etienne?
Yes.
Oh, Josh Jacobs?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take Etienne over Josh.
Taking Kyron Williams and taking
Kyron
Saquon
Williams,
over him.
Saquon.
I was just I might even take Joe Mixon.
Gibbs.
Honest.
Okay.
All right, mine.
Shit, I might take
Swift.
I
am going to preference by saying my pick. I'm sticking with my video.
Oh God,
as my first 2 choices have been true to what I've put out there on the YouTube page. If you haven't been to the YouTube page, make sure you go there. There's great content there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the nation. From the YouTube side, I'm going with Chase Brown for my Cincinnati Bengals.
This is a sleeper. Thank you for a sleeper. It's a homer pick, but it's a sleeper.
Carl Towns just fouled out.
God, just always gotta throw a shot no matter what. Compliment, backhanded compliment.
But
I like Chase Brown. I like Chase Brown. He's a powerful running back. He had some good numbers last year for the little amount of time he played. He did play in 12 games, but he played very limited time.
Did foul out.
In those
games. He is going to be the main running back, as they're saying right now. But Zach Moss is there, so Zach could potentially take a lot of, I think steals away from him. But
and did you see him running Syracuse?
Kyle Anderson steals the ball.
It was Illinois. It was Illinois.
Illinois. You're right.
Illinois. Excuse me.
Thank you. I was gonna say he almost beat Michigan.
Yeah, he was so
too.
So and I like the way he ran last year. All right.
I like the way he runs. Yeah.
So now flipping it, Wes. Quarterback fantasy busts. That was burrito. That was the last night's taco. What do we got, man? Give me your quarterback bust. Quarterback. I want to hear you, chat. Who your busts?
I want to hear you, Reese.
If Drew say Caleb Williams, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit you. You say Caleb Williams.
We do not promote violence on the podcast.
Do not do that to Caleb, man. You are so full of shit. You are so.
Wes, it's your turn.
I'm not full of shit. Or say Herbert, because his I think his talent's got to grow up. His talent's got to grow up. I don't think that's nothing on him. I just think his talent's got to grow up.
Right, he can't drop any lower, so you can say Bryce Young, but
because he lost Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. So
yeah, but how would that be a bust if he doesn't have the supporting cast? His best receivers. Unless you're gonna take that rookie they drafted, but it's probably
they have Vlad McConkey there. They have Quentin's year 2. They got Jerry Rice's son.
Quentin needs to learn how to catch the ball first.
But I'm saying they're not, right now before the draft.
Okay, so I'm not. I know you're gonna get. I know your panties are gonna get in a bunch when I say this, but he's not Tom Brady. I know that, but Tom Brady did something with nothing. He's a quarterback that gets paid a lot of money. If he doesn't perform, that's a bust. Moving on, Drew.
My only thing with Herbert, which I agree with, it's Jim Harbaugh's offense. They're gonna run the ball. So we're talking about fantasy wise, his numbers might be down because Jim Harbaugh runs the fucking ball.
Oh,
it goes to a whole different offense.
All right, we got 103, 100
Luka
with 12
Doncic,
seconds.
he just missed the free throw as well.
Oh, you got to make
Timberwolves ball.
Come on, Luka.
All right, Drew.
Quarterback bust. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Caleb Williams.
Go
Caleb
ahead.
Williams.
Go
Caleb
ahead.
Williams.
Go ahead. Go
Nah,
ahead,
I'm
Bears
not.
fan.
I'm not gonna slander
Bears
Caleb.
fan.
So he had a good season last year, and I don't think the running back that they brought back to the team is going to be effective and help solve issues. But I think Dak Prescott is going to be on a down year this year.
I already knew what you were gonna say too, bro.
I think Dallas is going to play Dallas is going to play a lot of hero ball, and it's going to cause a lot of stress for them.
Do you think it's gonna be similar to when Dak was breaking them records and throwing 400 to 500 yards a game? Was it 2 years ago when they were saying, "Oh, he's gonna break the record for the most passing yards"? Remember how they're always coming back from like two touchdowns, 3 touchdowns,
and all of them interceptions.
Yeah, do you think he's gonna be similar to that?
I mean, Dak will do
losing?
Dak things, and I just think this is going to be that one of those years.
All right. Next up, I believe that's you, Curbs.
I'm going with the guy who has a film clause in his contract, Kyler Murray.
Thank you. Send him to the gulag.
And 105, 100. The Mavs have failed the sweep.
Oh,
that's okay.
Fuck you, man.
Close it out at home.
Oh, they go to Minnesota next. They're at home.
There you go, Curbs. One more day, Curbs.
There you go. Congratulations, Curbs.
They were at home.
They were at home tonight. The last two.
All right, so Curbs, you got Kyler Murray, Reese.
Yeah,
wait. I'll keep it the same way. Shout out to Kelly in the chat. Hers is Jalen
Hurts. I saw that one.
What?
Why that makes Reese smile? I don't know. Maybe because we got a few haters in here. A couple of haters. All right, Reese.
This is the biggest hater.
Who's your boss? Yes.
Hey, and this is pure hate. I'll tell you right now. Russell Wilson.
That's fine.
I think
I like it.
And this time,
I actually like it a lot.
Russell got a young kid behind him who ain't gonna be falling for that bullshit. That brand shit gonna take his fucking job.
I think Fields will be starting the week. I think Fields will start week 5.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Fields to put it on him.
Reese, our one of our buddies, Trav Scores, would love that you said that.
Oh, I hate Russell Wilson. I have a passion to hate that scumbag, and I can't wait.
Scumbag is crazy.
Wow. Can I
Tell
ask
him how you really
question? Did he not sign an autograph for you?
No.
You got a crush on Sierra.
You know what? And we can go and I've told you this before. It's that whole political thing when Kyle Kaepernick, everybody was standing up for Cam, and Cam was at the Super Bowl talking about how difficult it is to be the quarterback I am and being this color and all that, and having to go through this. Guess who wasn't saying nothing? Guess who always wanted, hey, well, Republicans buy tennis shoes too. Play that little stupid ass game, but then he wants to act like he a brother any other time. Nah, fuck Russell.
Oh, it's deep rooted. All right.
Tell him how you
All
really
right,
feel.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels. I don't think he has a supporting cast yet. I think he needs a better.
You don't think he has a supporting cast?
I don't think
crazy.
so. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Oh.
It's either,
The Mavs win 105, 100. The Mavs win.
lose.
I mean, lose 105, 100.
I was in between two. It was either Drake May or Jaden Daniels. I know they're rookies.
Definitely Drake May.
You should have went to Drake.
Definitely Drake May, bro.
Drake May has a way worse situation than Jaden Daniels.
Caleb Williams, goddamn, McDaniels might have a better receiving core than I think he got.
Yo, listen, is it crazy?
Does not have a better receiving core than Chicago right now.
No. I said after that, he might have the best receiving core for a rookie. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad we went back to New England, right? So Reese, I was going to ask you this, right? And I read something that said Kraft wanted May, but the coach, the head coach, wanted
Gerard?
Yeah, Gerard wanted Milton.
Yes.
That quarterback battle might be very, very underrated in stature for not just the organization, but for measurement of who's really running the show.
I'm gonna
Because
go
what we know
pause on
from
this one.
what
I
we know
love
from
Joe
New
Milton.
England, me
I'm
too.
sorry.
I love the
just
Mavericks coming
we
out
just
of
went
there.
through this, and at some point, I understand owners make choices. They make the money and pay the team. We just went through this because staff wanted CJ, owner wanted Bryce, and I'm sitting there like, owner, shut the fuck up and let your football people do their damn job. If the defensive coach, you hired the coach. If he wanted Milton, you might lose out on Drake May. Trade down. You could have still got Milton and everything else. I don't understand that. Now you're gonna have a coach rooting for one guy that he wanted and not really giving all his full back behind the guy he didn't want. I don't like that. I don't like that.
My fantasy bust this year, good old Sunshine out there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Joe Burrows.
No, Joe Burrow plays in Cincinnati. Learn your geography, sir. For a guy who drives for a living, get a match, bitch.
Good old
Get a match, bitch. Get a match.
Cincinnati. The beaches
Get a match, bitch. We're going to Duval County with Sunshine. My man Spicoli. I just don't think he's going to have a good season. I mean, I know he has. No. Ravens, no. I don't think he has a good season. I do think ATN has a good season, but I think he'll have an average season. I don't think he's going to break any, like, turn any heads or anything like that. And I think for, again, a quarterback that's getting paid, he's going to be a bust from when it comes from a fantasy perspective. All right, Wes, real quick, give me your running back bust of the season.
Yeah, right there.
No, you did the boom.
Running back bust. Oh, man, that's hard.
It can be.
I don't have a lot of high expectations for a lot of dudes, so
that's what makes it even
better.
That's why. I'm gonna say David Montgomery. I'm gonna say Jahmyr Gibbs gets a bigger role this year.
Good one.
That's the only. But I mean, David Montgomery is a goal line back, so that's at least 8 to 10 touchdowns. But he would be my bust of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm reaching on that one, really, to be honest with you.
I hear you. All right. Drew, who you got?
I'm a reach too. So I'm gonna say Josh Jacobs. I think I see an opportunity where he doesn't really get settled in that offense. And it just doesn't translate into this. I hear a lot of people talking about him going back to that, leading the league in rushing yards again.
You're not gonna do that.
I don't see it. And then like them cold weather games is gonna be tragic up there in Green Bay for him, bro. Chicago.
Right.
So unless he's pulling a rabbit out of his ass and he's gonna be a great receiver and running back, and them cold weathers for them checkdowns might look tough for him.
Kelly, that's fucking amazing.
Jay Curbs, what do you got?
You saw that too, Reese.
I got
fucking amazing, Kelly.
I love Kelly for saying that. Shout out to Kelly.
Don't you say it because I was.
I'm going to say it right after Curbs goes. After Curbs goes, I'm saying it.
About saying him too. Kelly is amazing.
Austin Eckler too. He's a definite.
And it's gonna hurt. Look.
All right,
God
Curbs,
damn it, bro. That was my pick, bro.
I won't say it then.
James Conner. James Conner.
Ooh. Okay.
I think he's gonna lose his job, so I agree.
Trey Benson.
Trey Benson. Trey Benson's taking his job.
Jared, remember what I said about my boy Trey? Remember what I said about my boy Trey?
I agree. So
that kid's cold.
Yes.
I was mad. I was mad when he entered the transfer portal, bro. I was so mad when he entered the transfer portal and left Oregon.
All right, we got. All right, I'll go, Reese. I'll let you. I won't say Kelly's picks and Ryan's picks. Go.
Do it.
Oh man.
Do
Well,
it.
I'll go Ryan's picks. Ryan went Zach Moss.
Well, that was just a spite.
Ryan.
That was a
W,
spite.
I mean,
That was a spite.
that is a spiteful one. Whatever.
Yeah.
He has no shirt on. He has no credibility. Go,
He
Reese.
does have a shirt on. He does
No, he
have a
said
shirt
every
on.
time. No, he
I'm gonna
announced
say
it.
fantasy
He
wise.
Yeah, he
announced
said
it
10
every-
o'clock. It
10
comes
o'clock.
on.
I'm
Shirts
saying
off.
fantasy wise, and I'm reaching. I'm gonna say Derrick Henry. I agree with
Fuck
Kelly.
you. Fuck
Kelly,
you.
Kelly and Reese. Kelly and
Fuck,
Reese
bro,
are on
fuck.
the same page tonight.
Look,
people.
you and Bryce
And
Young
that
go hold each other in the
offense,
closet. Shut your
Lamar
ass up.
Jackson's taking carries.
Shut the hell up.
Y'all run like 18 different running backs. Y'all don't stick to one. Fuck you. You deal with it. I think he's gonna drop.
Hey, you be stuck. Get stuck with Miles Sanders. Shut the hell up.
I'm not talking about Miles. See,
Wow, why are you getting so butthurt, Ravens? Why are you getting so butthurt, man? Like, geez.
That's my running back.
That's
Bro,
my
fuck
running
you.
back.
Your team is
Big-
not.
big-
your team's
I'm
not
mad.
Big
I'm
Deuce is
mad.
mad. Big
I'm mad
Deuce
as
is
shit.
big mad.
Big man.
Little
All right, big. All right, big. All right, little Deuce. What you got? Who you got?
They took mine. I had Austin Eckler. That's who I had.
Austin Eckler. Okay, Ryan had mentioned Austin Eckler in the chat. All right, so Austin Eckler. All right. Running back for me. Yeah, I was thinking of a few different guys. Like I was like, who was I gonna like? You know, did I want to attack a rookie? But then there's really not a whole lot of rookies that I think I'm gonna start. But I just keep on going back to the same person. I don't think Aaron Jones is built for Minnesota. I don't think he's gonna have a good season there.
That's going to be a bad team. They're going to be extremely bad this year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You really think that?
I do.
Yeah.
Well,
That roster's bad.
if I'm going to say this, they're really not set up for success, right? Because I think JJ needs to sit a year and learn, learn the NFL systems, right?
I agree.
Sam Donald sees too many ghosts, man. You
Yes,
know,
I
I don't trust it, man. So I'm just.
But other than quarterback, the rest of the team is pretty solid, right?
Ryan, you are. Ryan, I just got confirmation. I just looked at the
smoking fart dust.
The NoMaam email box, and your Airbnb at the Gulag has been confirmed.
So way too much fart dust.
Yeah,
hey, I have a question to everybody. Real quick, I got a question to everybody. CMC went over the carry list last year. Are you afraid of CMC? First time in a long time he went over 300. The last time it was 2 years of injuries in Carolina where he couldn't make it. We went over 300 yards. He did the 2,000 receivers.
He got hurt a lot last year. Let's not forget about that.
That's what I'm saying. Are y'all afraid that
I'm not drafting him. I'm not drafting him.
Touches. Okay.
I've never drafted. Shit, I didn't draft him yesterday when we did our dynasty draft.
Right. He was AJ, right?
I understand dynasty draft.
Yeah, I took
Justin Jefferson first pick.
I did.
It's a good pick.
That was a good.
I won off that pick.
It's a good pick.
I won off of that pick.
The Ravens are just mad he didn't get him.
You're right.
No, fantasy. I think I traded out of the first round.
I mean,
you did.
He did get hurt a lot, as Kelly, our resident 49er fan, will attest to. But the guy's putting numbers up. I mean, let's keep it real, man.
Well, I think he does. But is it the after the big season that he has? Is it the 2 injury seasons that's coming?
This could be.
Are we talking PPR? Because PPR, I mean,
we always talk PPR.
Okay,
if you don't talk PPR in fantasy, then you're a sucker. Anyway, all right, Ravens.
Even know what the other type of score method is, and PPR.
Yeah. All right, Ravens. You said before we ended the show, you wanted to say something.
Yeah. So we I seen over the weekend because I went golfing.
Saturday. Yes.
Oh, you golf?
Right?
Wow. Let's say words.
Yes, I do. And
people, it's not mini golf. It's not mini golf, people.
No, it was
regular people size golf.
I seen that if anybody watched the PGA Tour and anything with golf, but Grayson Murray, 2-time PGA Tour champion.
Yep.
He dies at 30. And he took his own life. And I just wanted to say, like, if you are in that mental awareness, or if you're in that that mental state of mind, just reach out to somebody, and because it's not a joke. And I know that Men's Mental Health Month is coming up.
Well, it was last month. It was last month. It should be every month. It should be every month.
It should be, but we have a lot of people that are dealing with stuff that we don't know about. Just reach out to somebody. because the world needs you in this place.
Yeah,
And
I'll tell
it's a
you,
better place with
I
you.
watched it Friday, and you know, I watched him play like those 2 championships that he won were this year. This was the best year he's ever having on tour.
He was the number one in the tour that's coming up as well.
He actually withdrew on Friday after the 16th hole. Yeah, he just wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling right, and they went to go check up on him on Saturday morning, and I believe they found him unalive. So, shout out to his family. You know, shout out to his supporters, to his sponsors, to him. Now, hopefully, obviously he was in a bad place mentally, but may you rest in power, King. You know, we're thinking about you and your family, man. We're part of the sports community. Yeah, we may not be ESPN or Fox News or any of these CBSs or anything. We are who we are. We come out here and we report sports and we talk sports. So we're part of the sports community. And when you lose someone in the sports community, it becomes kind of tough. But
shout out Bill Walton too.
Shout out to Bill Walton last night. That was tough. That was tough, man.
71 years old.
Yeah, I mean, he was 71.
Coolest, most righteous, human beings on this earth, man. Bill was just cool.
Yeah. I actually saw a picture today, Reese, that you would appreciate. It was him and Kareem.
Yeah.
You see that picture? That was pretty cool, man. So shout out to the Walton family. You know, I know his son Luke was probably hurting right now. So definitely want to shout them out. Speaking of shout outs, yes, Kelly, #fuck cancer. That's what I say.
Right.
So I just want to shout out everybody as always. Shout out to the NoMaam Nation. We love you. Just real quick, just want to reveal the results. 56% I'm sorry, 51% of the votes. Our haters will be in the gulags. We're gonna do a little special extra haterade edition. This because this covers a wide array of people. We're not gonna get into it because they don't deserve our fucking time. So
what was your story, bro? You had the story you wanted.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're a hater, peace out. See you later.
Yeah.
But I want to shout out to the NoMaam Nation. You come through, you stay strong. You come into the YouTube page, you're blowing us up. Herb, if you don't mind sharing some statistics, if you have them in front of you, of the YouTube page. I know you got that app. I can pull it up too.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up. Well, we are at, in the last 28 days, 5,400 views, 30 hours watch time, and we have gained 24 subscribers.
We're sitting at 112 right now. So shout out to the NoMaam Nation on YouTube. Shout out to the NoMaam Nation and
now a majority of our viewers are in North America. So
shout out America.
We're not a hit in Asia anymore.
Indonesia. No frequency Dutch? No frequency Dutch? No.
One person, bro. They're spreading the word from what I hear.
93% are men
they came back
that watch us. There's a 6% women. So
I definitely want to shout out.
God damn, Ravens, how many did you get over the border? See, we done lost all South America.
Wow. See, you gotta ruin it, man. Shout out to everyone in the nation, by the way, again. Listen, shout out to my man Ryan. I spoke to Ryan last night on the phone for a while. Him and his wife, we're gonna do some things merchandise-wise. We're gonna work together to get the merchandise popping out there. If you want anything, need any logos, we had some really cool ideas about. We were gonna do, Reese, I think you would like this. We're gonna do calendars with 12 different logos of each team. So if you order a Panthers one, each month will have a different Panthers logo.
Oh, I like that. That's
pretty cool idea. So
you know what also I heard though?
What's that?
We were gonna do thongs with your face on it.
Oh God! I mean, that's why I was scared.
Hey, if the ladies want the thong with the face of Mr. What Up, man? Look, I'm cool with that, man. Anyway, shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Kelly
big ass thongs.
for always being
Hey,
Wow. Hold on a second. Wow. Hey, listen. Why
I'm
don't
only
you
here
stand,
so I don't get fined.
hey, listen, Ravens, why don't you stand on your desk and look me in the eye and say that again? Anyway.
tell your
Anyway.
story. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
my-
trying to, but Ravens keeps on interrupting me, sir. I want to give again a shout out to Bro and B-Box Radio 1v1, the World vs. Bro podcast every Saturday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But I want to give a shout out to Juan specifically. You are my brother. I value you so much, but when it comes to value, it's the NoMaam family. Reese, you get under my skin and you annoy the shit out of me, but greatest man alive. Drew, the waves I know are tight underneath that cap right now, but I want to thank you just for everything that you do.
Appreciate you.
Kirby, you are the man, the myth, the legend. Hey Ravens. Wes, I want to thank you.
Sympathy. He said,
Ravens, I love you. Ravens, you are a phenomenal addition to the family. Wes, thank you for helping me hang the ceiling fan so that NoMaam headquarters we don't sweat.
Exactly.
Oh no, we need more.
We need better ventilation.
No,
way
we
better
need Ed to go
ventilation.
do that thing because Jesus Christ, when I left that garage,
He lost that. He lost 2
make it home.
pounds.
Yeah, dude,
I
it was
gonna make
it was
home.
really bad. It was
A whole lot better.
No more big back energy.
Oh,
Got that swamp ass.
Whoa. But anyway, shout out to the world. Shout out to NoMaam family. And we're gonna do a little thing different today. I'm gonna do this for everybody. And
No more boob money.
here we go. We love you, people of NoMaam Nation.
Dang, Eagles are trash.